Also, were you able to hear like pipes and all that?
No.
Like the okay.
Okay. Come through your loot crate.
Only in math problems can you buy 60 cantaloupes and no one asks what the hell is wrong with you.
Yeah. Obviously, they like cantaloupes. I mean,
Wait, what?
I think so much of those people, and sometimes you get to find out about those people. Like this person had a coupon for like making like Sprite or something like that, like basically 50 cents or something like that a pop. And it's like, so yeah, I bought 80. So you're the one that math problems keep talking about.
I'll still never get over that bullshit that we dealt with at the police academy when we were doing the admission test, and it was like the police. It was like you and your squad do a raid on a drug on a trap house. It was like you were told that there'd be $1,000 here, but you only find 10% of that $1,000. How much money do you find? And everyone's just sitting there scratching the fuck out of their heads. They're like,
10% of 1,000.
So $100.
Yeah.
And it was the funniest thing watching these guys basically just like scratch their heads, look at each other, and try to basically ask each other, like, yo, man, you know the answer to this? I was like, Which does not surprise me that at the end, when the test instructor basically told us that the reading, writing, and math portion of the test doesn't exactly matter as much. He was like that doesn't matter as much because these are not crucial skills, and he said that out loud. He was like reading, writing, and math are not crucial skills to being a police officer.
Ladies and gentlemen, our tax dollars. And that is all I will say on that.
I was like, what the fuck? Come on, man. He was like, it was funny because like 5 minutes before that, he made such a huge deal about how important it is to be able to write a precise police report. That would explain why my police report for my car accident was like 3 lines long.
Did they ever catch the woman?
Oh no, he basically told me they were never going to catch her.
Wow.
He was like, he pretty much told me at the crime. He pretty much told me at the scene. He was like, yeah. He was like, we're never gonna catch her. He was like, I'm letting you know right now. He was like, you need to invest in a dash cam. He was like, because that's the only way we're gonna end up catching anyone. I was like, so the only way that you're gonna do your job is if I hand you. He was like, the only way your detectives are gonna do their job is if I literally hand you every amount of evidence imaginable.
What happened to going to knock on body shop's doors and be like, hey, we're looking for this car? Or did you not remember what car hit you?
I just know that I think the car was blue. I know it's a female somewhere between the ages of 18 and 30.
Oh yeah, never mind. That's your own fault then. You couldn't.
I'm about that. Yeah, I was about to say. I'm like she hit me. I was stationary, and she hit me at like at least 35, 40 miles an hour. So it was a bit rattled, and I only kind of every time I opened my eyes, I started getting really dizzy. So I was like, yeah, I have no clue about anything. And plus, she was wearing a hoodie, and I told the cops, I was like, the only thing I remember her saying was, I just had an accident last month. My insurance company's going to kill me.
Huh.
I kind of figured that might be enough information for, for a detective. I just had this, it was like, I just made a claim with my insurance company a month ago. I told him it was a female and a blue car. I was like, can't you run that at least? Run that level of information?
No.
He probably thought you were lying.
Welcome.
Well, he pretty much dropped the whole thing once I told him I had once I told him I had uninsured motorist. He was like, oh, whatever, they'll pay it. He was like, it's not our problem anymore.
Well, that and the fact that you didn't give any detail that anybody could use. The car may be blue. That that doesn't tell them anything. Do you know how many cars that are blue on the road?
That is fair.
You could have gone Bob Ross and was like, yeah, it was phthalo blue.
You didn't give the officer anything to actually work off of. They were female, maybe between. You sound like one of those white women that screamed rape that never happened. It was a black male. He was between 5 to 6 feet, and he had on a hoodie. That's exactly what you sound like.
Well, the only descriptor I could give, it was one of those times I was like, I was kind of looking, I was like, should I use the word butch? Is that a okay word to be using? Probably not.
Again, do you know how many butch women are in Virginia, let alone Richmond? You're not narrowing the field down any further.
He was like, how did you not see her behind you? And I pointed back to my trunk. He was like, oh, yeah, I guess, your trunk being topped up might actually obscure your view a little. I'm like, yeah, thank you, Mom.
Yeah, he couldn't have helped you even if he wanted to, because you didn't give him anything to go off of.
And how would a dash cam have helped?
The dash cam, because I have one, it would have caught the license plate when she hit him, right before she hit him.
No, because she hit him from behind.
Yes, but then she pulled around him.
No, my dash cam sees behind and in front.
Can it see if where do the back dash cams go?
Well, mine's is right next to where my backup camera is.
Which is usually down in the bumper somewhere.
Yeah, it's outside.
So what is that? How does that keep people from stealing it?
I mean, they can steal it regardless. They can steal anything if they can get in your car.
I'd say they have to work to unwire it, which does take some time.
Yeah.
They don't come out like a radio.
Okay.
Yeah, because my dash cam, I have a big screen that sees it. The main screen on it sees behind it, and then you know how when you minimize a window, you have that small little video window.
Yeah.
Then I have the small video window that records in front of me. So my dash cam records front and back.
Okay. Because I was wondering, because they were because where I got hit, I was like, aren't there cameras at the light? He's like, oh yeah, those are fake. He was like, they don't work. He was like, they're just there to make people think that we're recording them.
And also, the cameras at the light only catch them if you fly through a red light.
He told me those ones there don't even do that.
Well, the ones downtown don't do it either. They're just there.
No. Yeah.
Midlothian, they just installed a whole bunch of brand new ones, but let's get going.
All right,
Our
let's
people
get
are ready
going.
at this point.
Yep.
Indeed. Okay. Well, as we left off, you guys were slowly riding away from the mansion. Early, sun setting, early evening setting in. You guys will, in theory, make it back to Salt Marsh right around dusk. Okay.
Can you feel a brand new day?
What would you like to do?
Drinks! Everyone! It's on the cripple!
I would like to turn in the stolen goods.
Okay, for that you would need to head to the Lodge's Merchant Enclave.
Can we keep just one cask of the whiskey?
No.
If no one claims it, we can keep it.
Yeah. Well, no, sure. You could, if you really want, you could try bartering with him when we get there.
I do.
Being good, being heroes, and all that wonderful stuff. That is up to you.
Can cripples even be heroes? Like, is that allowed?
His name is it's Belland, right?
It's like his name is
Yes.
His name is Belland.
His name is what?
His name is.
My name is Belland.
Oh, no legs. Okay, I heard you.
Dylan, this is why sometimes you come across as coarse.
I know. It's not a bad thing, though. It keeps the bedfellows away.
Okay, fair point. But yeah. So move the wagon up to the Merchant Guild.
Okay. Merchant Guild is near the center of town, just off of the town square where the weekly market would take place. It stands out in relation to the other buildings because it seems newer, somewhat more opulent, albeit slightly run down due to the weather, and the architecture doesn't quite match up with the the hodgepodge aesthetic of the rest of the town. Seems much more, for want of a better term, smoothly crafted. Whereas, a man-made structure has, some rough edges and unevenness. This seems to be like a perfectly shaped structure, which likely means it was, put here or, shaped in some way via magic.
Which means that it's been likely built by the Empire.
Well, yes, that's... The Lodge of the Dragon Crest controls all the economy within the Empire, so yes, this place would have been built by them when they inherited the town. It's like they control all commerce within their borders.
I really want to go in.
You don't have to go in. You could stay outside. Or, as Dylan said, you can go get drinks. I don't think we would need all of us to drop off all this stuff.
Yes, but I do want a crate. I do want a cask of that whiskey.
Well, maybe if you ask nicely, they'll give it to you.
I'm also apparently still very hurt.
Yeah, we're all pretty hurt. We're just...
Yeah, we're all pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay, I will go in with you guys just to attempt to barter for the just one cask of it.
Right.
Okay. Entering the building, you find yourself in a large waiting room type area. Very, again, well crafted. Might even possibly be druid crafted from the way they're shaped. Furniture, chairs, a couple coffee tables, that kind of thing, scattered about the room. Look like they're actually shaped from the natural environment itself. Flitting about the room, carrying about various crates and paperwork and that kind of thing, are several spectral forms that look reminiscent of some, you can see them, but, it seems to be serving a similar function to like an unseen servant type creature. And at the far end of the room, sitting at a desk behind what appears to be almost a wall of documentation and ledgers, is a small gnomish-like creature. Small stubbly beard, ridiculously large, like bug eye glasses, muttering to himself as he's scratching about in some book or another, shouting directives at the servants.
Excuse me.
Yes, what is it?
We've come across some stolen goods. We'd like to turn in to see if anyone claims it.
Bring it here. Pops down from the chair. You lose sight of him, behind the desk as he comes around.
Okay.
Kind of waddles up. Now that you can get a good look at him, a little thick around the middle. Obviously does a lot of desk work and eats very well, probably. I hesitate to say fat, but there's definitely some paunch there.
He is portly.
Yeah.
That's a nice descriptive term.
Nice robes that are not really fitting for this sort of town, but he doesn't seem to give a crap.
I imagine that, unlike the rest of the buildings here, as was mentioned, this is being funded by people who care about this specific thing.
Right, where are the goods?
Right outside.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Gant would have brought in at least one thing to verify the crest of the Merchant Guild. Would have brought one of the rods of silk. This is just but one of them. One of the items. The rest are outside.
He'll make a give it here gesture as he pulls a small jeweler's eyepiece out of his pocket and examines the piece. And it's like, you found Wednesday. Good. Where's the rest of it?
Outside.
This guy.
He'll bring his hand up, make a gesture, and several of the specters will fly past him towards your wagon. Begin unloading. Well, thank you very much. You've done, your duty to the Empire. The Lodge thanks you and all that.
Very good then. What is there a time period for claims that we should be aware of?
Claims? I just claimed it. This is ours. You have returned it to me.
Well, the ale and such, yes. I thought there's a few items. I'll look over it again. Weren't there a few items that were not strictly slated with the...
What you found was the silks and the brandy, both of which were in theory marked to come...
Okay. I thought one of them wasn't marked. Okay.
Yeah. The brandy was marked with the seal of the Merchants Guild and a to the care of, meaning it's supposed to go to the guild and from the guild to the dwarven mining expedition.
Oh, okay. I thought the silks weren't necessarily...
No, the silks were straight up theirs to be shipped out from here.
Okay, never mind then.
And the ale was supposed to come through the guild over to the dwarves.
Okay, never mind then.
Nah, there wouldn't happen to be a finder's fee, would there?
Yes, of course, the gratuity. One moment. Let me inspect. Give me a moment to inspect the goods, and we'll see about the tip.
Of course. Keep in mind that we found this in a smuggler's den of sorts, so there was at least one damaged barrel of brandy, unfortunately.
Completely unavoidable.
Well, of course, that'll affect your tip.
Understandable.
As he goes over and is basically eyeing each piece as it comes in, reaches into his coat, and then, Abacus starts, floating next to him, he's, tallying itself as he goes.
But yes, I believe Badland was trying to say something.
Let's see. Minus damages, minus the fact that parts of the shipment is missing. I think we can, based on all this, 130 gold for the lot.
Not to the...
Would you be so kind as to possibly throw in one of those casks of brandy?
I can't do that. Those have already been purchased and paid for by the miners.
Do you have any other casks of brandy?
Not currently, though I can order some for you.
Don't know how long we're going to be in town. Sorry.
Anything that comes through here is usually already claimed by somebody. You know, we're just the distributor.
Please don't go right there. Okay. Good girl.
So we supply the storefronts, we supply the ships. We're just the fulfillment center.
Fair enough. I've never really taken the time to understand how how cargo and trade works here in the Empire.
Yeah, that's the
really?
way we like it.
You have it?
The less you know, the more we get away with.
Well, that's rather brazen, sir.
I'm the economy in this town. I can say whatever the hell I want.
One. Well, say one moment, please.
So you want to buy ammo, you go to the general store, which probably got their ammo from him. You don't go to the warehouse to buy ammo.
130,
Now,
you say?
Yes. Now, if you have any strange or exotic goods you'd like to offload, that I can help you with. Otherwise, I'd direct you to one of the local
How much for a
establishments.
cripple?
How much for a what?
A cripple.
We don't deal in slaves here, lass.
Oh, well, yeah.
How does 130 sound to you all for reclamation? Because that would mean
Sounds reasonable to me.
Might pay for at least one good night's drink.
GM quickly checks the GM screen and it's like, how thirsty are you?
yeah, so
He is a centaur.
Let's see, that's 13 fine bottles of wine. Or like thousands of gallons of ale.
Oh my god, I feel like we should aim for that. Who's with me?
Gant does some quick math. It'll just be a little kind of whispering to
650 gallons of ale.
as for the payment, it would get all of us roughly about 16 gold and like 25 silver, something like that.
I say, assuming you split it fairly, it's sorry, 18 gold, 5 silver, 7 copper per person.
Oh, I was thinking 8. So.
I say, there's 7 of you.
Doesn't the cripple get half because he only has half a body?
It does. No, he does not.
Okay, I was just asking.
I'm pretty sure.
Why do you keep thinking that he? Okay, that.
I'm pretty sure that the cripple did at least a quarter of the damage. He sets back and calculates. Goes.
Anyways, 18.
No amount of money is going to bring back the people I killed.
It's payment. It's payment, Kyoki.
Since you guys seem fine with the number, he goes around behind the desk and starts, counting, looking for this, you hear the sound of a safe opening somewhere right back there, and then he, starts counting out gold.
Mm-hmm. As for things of antiquity...
How much does it cost to resurrect a roach?
About a diamond's worth.
For that price,
is the same no matter what your...
It might be cheaper to find another one.
Ooh.
Look in some damp papers.
I must say, that is a good idea. I'm going to put out an ad for a roachling partner.
Why do I all of a sudden feel concerned?
You're gonna have to ask him. You were looking over you were making sure our backs didn't get stabbed, and yeah, Kenyoki can tell you that himself. My God, my gods.
No, I get what happened. I'm asking why all of a sudden him wanting a roach companion has me concerned.
No,
because roaches are really good, apparently, at stabbing people.
Unfortunately.
Anyways,
I don't
let's
think that had
see.
anything to do with his race, but
Oh, good.
As for things of curiosities and such, one moment. He'll try to kind of convince us, like, do we want to sell what we found in there, or keep some stuff, or...
well, Ash will lean over. It's like, well, the gemstones you might get a fair price here for, though you could also try the weekly market for that. Your arms and armor, you're probably better off at the blacksmith or the leather, worker, though.
Agreed.
There it is, loot crate.
How was this breakdown between the 650, the 1.8, and the 18.5?
The 18.5 is the per person. It's 18 gold,
Sorry.
5 silver, 7 copper per person.
18 gold, 5 silver.
How much do you think they would give us for the Philosopher's Stone?
Well, obviously they have to
to.
appraise it first and figure.
Yeah.
I don't think we should sell it either.
Yeah, I kind of sad on dealing with that one, because that...
We also have a spell book that might be worth something, but there may be more interested buyers in town than the guild.
Yeah, well, if someone else who can read spells can learn it. Yeah, as for the skull...
We need a wizard! Let's add a wizard to our traveling party.
A roach wizard.
Technically, you have a wizard. You left her at the tavern.
What?
Well, that's right, we do have a wizard, and she's hot. Mm.
Yeah,
Who is that?
if you say so.
I think
Your
he means
lady.
Huh? I don't speak English.
Oh! Yeah. Oh,
Come here,
yeah.
Asuka. She's sleeping under the desk now.
If you'll excuse me, I have a few things to do, including getting extra patched up, and I will be more than happy to join you all for a drink, provided I don't come back too late.
I feel like we would drink first and then get patched up in the morning. Like, that's my train of thought. But, I mean, I guess I'm not as wounded as a lot of you.
Yes, you somehow managed to avoid all the damage despite being in the middle of it.
I'm just lucky, I guess.
I mean, and she didn't even do a great job of covering our backsides to make sure we weren't backstabbed, as Gant literally got backstabbed.
I was under the spell called Mark Mode, so it was very hard for me to act. I could see, but I could not move.
What kind of sorcerer's falls for charm effects and gets paralyzed like that?
Or interact with
the
anything.
Curse of Mark.
12th level magics.
Before you all leave, before people leave, because it sounds like at least Gant is going to stay to help sell at least some items of worth. Does anyone want the belt bandolier and the 10 darts that come with it? There are 2 of them.
And I think I'll be fine.
Say what?
I said, I think I'll be fine. I'm not sure about everyone else, though.
Well, Ash will look around. Tell you what, given the time, some of these shops are going to be closing up soon anyway. We could head back to the tavern, figure out what people actually want to keep and what they want to get rid of, and then start fresh in the morning with the actual sale.
Right, good call.
I'm sure there's some things that we may want to identify. There's some things we may want to.
Yeah.
Woo.
Gant will go back.
Didn't the princess want to buy the house?
Yes, I do, but it's like closing time. So, like, we should totally hit the tavern first, have a night of partying and celebrating our success, and then in the morning, after we deal with the hangovers, we start fresh and do all that we need to do.
Oh, you get hangovers.
So make sure to prep lesser restoration for the morning. Got it.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I have.
I think I shall join Farron in going to go get wounds patched up. I feel as if I'm about to join the people who I equalized in the afterlife.
Right.
Well,
And
if you're done here, then get out of my waiting room. Got business to take care of, and gotta close
yeah,
up for the night.
I was about to say to the next guy. Sorry, Mister. Kind of gesturing for his name. What may I call you, sir?
Little guy. Call him little guy.
Little Green.
My name is Sunday. Oh, now I want to watch that again.
But yeah, Gant will essentially do a formal thank you, but we'll have to take a look at things, and we'll probably be back in the morning. Might I catch your name, sir?
I'm writing it down because I can't pronounce it with a straight face.
Oh no!
Is it Goru?
His name is Dix Aplenty.
Is it Bumblebutt? I really want it to be Bumblebutt.
Miss Chokes on Dick. I will never forget that name.
Should I type that right?
Deek so many.
Holding up Cobble
Thank you, Xanathar's Guide to Everything.
I see.
Does he offer a hand when he says the name, or just?
He offers you a bow.
Gant will remove his hat and bow back. Gant, Mr. Kabbalab. And we shall see you in the morning then. Good night. Good night.
Thank you. And if you happen to find any more of our goods, make sure to bring it back. I'll give you a fair price.
Okay, keep that in mind. Oh, and so just so you can warn your other people, it was smugglers by sea, so you might want to beef up security that way.
We're in a port town. Everything is by sea, but I will make sure to pass that along. Thank you. Okay.
I don't know.
Like some
I don't
of you
know
are
whether
heading to the tavern, and some of you are seeking medical aid. Where are you looking for that?
If there's not a
Do we not heal fully on a long rest?
Yes, you heal fully on a long rest. That's why I'm.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
but I mean, being at 19 health does not feel good.
Being at 3 health doesn't feel good either. So
I was about to say I'm at 8 health, and I plan on drinking until I can't feel.
Exactly.
I'd say
the
traditional adventure thing would just be slap some Band-Aid on it and tavern crawl until you feel better. But if you wish to go seek out the Temple of Melora to get healing and the quest turn in at the same time, that is also an option.
See, that sounds like it's not going to take a lot of time, unless you have to wade through some proselytizing.
That said, those of you who have adventuring experience would also know temples tend to charge for their healing because, they got to do something to keep the church maintained.
Yeah, I was about to say, as we're getting the wagon to head to the tavern. Oh, sorry, was Belle gonna say something?
Yeah.
Oh. No, I think Matt was trying.
No. I haven't been saying anything.
Oh, okay. Gant will, as there was getting the wagon, is I wouldn't really recommend going to the church. They usually charge for that if you want to get healed.
Just wait till morning. You'll probably feel better by then, unless you're hungover. Then you probably won't.
Do they charge by the hit point?
Fine.
No, they charge by the level of spell you request.
Yeah, they charge by the yeah.
Dylan has removed the cloth that covers her front end. She's like, "Oh, gotta get this off before we get there."
Plus,
I'm willing to go and drop. Would I happen to know what the going rate for a level 1 spell is?
As a matter of fact,
give me a minute to look that up, but I believe top of my head says I want to say it's 5 gold a level, but I could be wrong about that. There's my Eberron campaign setting.
5 gold level,
Spell casting
or
services.
in other words, 25.
Identifies easy enough to find a secret town, and it might cost 10 to 50 gold pieces, plus any components. And that's for like first or second level, such as cure wounds are identified.
Okay.
And wait, how much did you say?
He said 10 to 50 gold pieces for depending on the spell and the complexity.
I know.
And that's assuming like level 1 or 2.
Yeah, and that's assuming like a level 1 or 2 spell.
Come here, baby.
Is there a patient first around here?
I think Xanathar
The temple is the patient first.
I think the Xanathar has like a more detailed or different breakdown.
And then there's
I would
also one in,
I would like to point out to those inquiring minds that is a minimum of 50 mugs of ale.
Farron will like occasionally be glancing over at Dylan, but try to look like he's not doing it, and then be like, "Fine, I'll guess you're right about the drinks."
And besides, Farron, think of it this way: when we go in the morning, we're all nice, clean, maybe shaven, but I get to look all nice for the Maloran priests and such. Presentation is half the battle.
True, I wouldn't want anything to reach beyond the divine gate to hit me on the head.
On that, Dylan would pop you on the head.
Ah.
You're welcome.
I don't know if you qualify as beyond the divine gate.
I think I do. And that's all that matters.
Sounds like something a princess would say.
As we are talking, I'm going to take out some parchment and scribble something down on it. And I presume, as we're traveling, there's like folks around.
Yeah, some people are closing up shop for the night. Some are seemingly heading out to like late night fishing service, work and that kind of stuff.
I'll offer 2 silver to a random individual if they would be willing to be a in-town courier.
Here. Cure wounds is 25 gold per level of spell.
I think it's just cheaper to risk dying.
So,
now, if you don't want cure wounds and just want them to slap band-aids on you and look after you while you heal naturally, it's 1 gold per day or 3 silver per use of the medicine skill.
Oh shit! I can provide that for free.
Okay, yeah, never mind. I just need like a Dora the Explorer band-aid.
Oh, well then yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Have I already used my med kit on you?
No.
Okay. In which case, I will use my med kit on you.
God, your breath is awful.
Thank you.
Yeah, 5 new toothbrushes, man.
I don't know where their toothbrushes went.
They hid them.
I say in exchange,
Matt
I will
hit
stab.
them.
In exchange, I will stab the next person who attempts to threaten you.
Oh, thank you. 1d6 plus 4 plus ECO. Okay. Wait. I have to have to spell this properly.
You're so spoiled. You know that? We're here fucking massaging you and shit.
Gotta give you an aid band. I don't know what these band-aids are.
I like how you technically probably healed more hit points than what cure wounds would have.
Yeah.
And it happens to be in your skin tone.
2 remaining.
He's very forward thinking.
I didn't know that band-aids came in lily white.
They come in all sorts of colors. And
Aid bands. You're not sponsored.
Come on, guys. I can already feel the first pitcher of ale calling my name.
Alright. So you guys make your way back to I believe it's the Wicker Goat.
Yeah.
Yes, the wicker goat. And secure yourselves a table for the evening. As once you settle in, Fiala will come down and join you.
Yeah.
Oh, I am too far.
Curse you,
Oh.
Zoom.
That's right, she's like half elf. Okay, take that back. Maybe she is a little pretty.
No, she's not.
If Aaron didn't say that, that was the player.
Oh. Actually, she's not bad looking.
Though, speaking of out of game, weren't you starting a ship?
Yes, but that doesn't mean that she likes her tutor. Well, she doesn't dislike her.
Asuka, how do you have a gray hair already?
It means that she is distinguished early.
Right.
Stress companion. How much does that pay?
You have to pay for the certification of it.
Sort of what?
I'll say 1 gold a day.
You have to pay for the certification for a emotional support roach.
I'll say 1 gold a day.
Oh, who's performing?
A young woman that you saw at the bar last night.
Was it the blue woman?
No, it's right there on the map. She's on the stage.
Hold on. The map is small. But my mouse pad is mighty. Oh yeah, do we care? Like, do we like her? Is the music good? Is she telling jokes?
You
Is
can
he a
hear the
comedian?
music.
Is it good music?
Okay. It's not that song, so we should be good.
Is it good music? Is it like music we can
Well,
dance
like
to?
it's
literally playing the Roll20 right now.
It's literally the
It's-
music.
Yeah,
is
I
literally
don't
good.
have the music on Roll20 because it messes up with my computer.
I'm on my iPad,
It's
so I can't hear it.
It's more slow and just kind of it's literally background music.
Was it-
Oh,
It's
elevator
it's
music?
a little bit
Oh.
acoustic.
was it control it?
I wouldn't say elevator music, but
Pulling
like
it up?
peaceful kind of music.
Should be I think it's Shift Z.
Yep.
Either that or it's there we go.
Tubi, what are you doing here?
Oh my.
Is she literally
She's
that
quite
pale?
lovely.
She is on the paler side of fair-skinned, yeah.
Well, I mean,
2P is
everyone.
supposed to be fit.
I was about to say, a lot of people in this universe are apparently on the paler side of fair skinned.
Guess I'm the only tan person in existence.
What?
Well,
I'm the
according
only
to
tan
Matt's
person
image,
in
he's pretty
existence.
tan.
Yeah, I was about to
And
say,
Gant's,
Fargo's
normal
pretty
tan.
And I'm a normal type of pale.
I was about to say, Fargo, according to my image, with the exception of I forgot his name. The janitor's image. Fargo is the darkest skins. That's why you guys are all so racist against it.
I'm not racist.
Do I recognize
Oh,
the
no,
song
not
at all?
you.
Like, is the style or the music itself of any sort of significance either through fame or obscurity?
You can roll me a history check if you are so inclined.
Ash, that's his name. Ash.
For some reason, I think you said ass, and I'm like, that's insulting.
You don't know. He could have been asking for some ass.
Okay. I don't know what I can use it for, but I guess there's 2 stunt points.
This isn't really a situation where stunt points would really be generated.
Okay. I didn't really think so either. It's like,
like this particular song is doesn't have any real significance. It's a older tune, but still semi-popular as a just like background fare at taverns.
So it's
an older,
alright.
Yeah.
It's an older tune, though, but it checks out.
Yeah.
And say it's one that's not uncommon to hear in taverns as just general ambiance music while you're eating. I am a little sad though that some people have their music turned off because there are certain music sites, especially when put in there for lulz, that now people won't hear.
Yeah, I never had my music.
Oh, I know what this is.
Well, y'all can cheat and see what it is by just clicking on the music tab, but
Oh no, I'm just listening to the beat. It's I don't know the name of the song, but it's Witcher.
yeah, this particular track is a Witcher guitar medley.
What's
It's not Novgorod, is it?
I usually listen to the music, but I tend to mute it because you say you can hear the music through my speaker.
Well, that's because you have it turned up too high, usually. There's a middle ground there.
what do you have?
Which is funny because I can barely hear it.
Yes,
I have the music volume set down to like the 10%.
Last name is that Wasanthi?
I believe so.
I'm just wanting to make sure I'm
Yes,
pronouncing it correctly.
Wasanthi.
Yeah, Wasanthi.
Wasanthi.
Okay. I'll look over to Theala while I'm drinking my 19 remaining points of HP away. So how adventurous was your day?
Nowhere near as adventurous as yours, obviously.
Yeah, we won in the end.
Got some letters written, got some books read, tidied up my place.
Anything interesting that happened while we were gone?
Dylan tries to sneakily crawl across the table.
She doesn't stop you from crawling across the table, though she does, kind of make a gesture to make sure the plates slide to the side so you don't knock anything over. Just general rumors of stuff happening at sea, monsters in the mountains, etc.
Don't remember hearing. Oh.
That sounds like fun. We should go monster hunting.
So yeah, there's been rumors on and off about it for at least weeks now. Various nasties coming up from the Underdark, attacking the frontier settlements. Pirates at sea, etc. The usual.
We should amass an army and then take over the boats at sea. And you will dub me captain.
Wouldn't it be easier just to be a pirate? Sorry, a privateer?
Oh, Why would we want to do that? There's no money in that.
Of course, there's money in being a privateer.
Yeah, just as long as you hit the right people.
Well, yeah, until a group of people decide to get together and run your ship to the ground. That's what you gotta do.
Doesn't being a privateer require us to get official permission from the government?
Yes, privateer is a letter of marque. If you're doing it unlicensed, you're a pirate.
Yeah. And then of course you have to make sure which government you're gonna be fighting for, and that whole.
I'm not a fan of any government.
Oh. Well, then you're just gonna be a pirate.
But I don't want to be a pirate. I just want to take over one ship and call it a day.
That makes you a pirate. Well,
not
unless you take
a pirate ship.
Unless you take it from a pirate ship, that's fair.
See?
No, that still makes you a pirate.
No, because we turn them into the law.
I think
Well,
it makes you
unless
a
you
vigilante.
Well, once you clear the ship name, then of course I think so.
Call me Batman.
Farron will make a face as if it's like it doesn't suit you at all.
But I thought it was catchy.
But anyways, people from the Underdark coming through.
Well, creatures, not people.
Creatures.
As there's been, especially a lot of undead and other strange abominations.
You hear that? Baloney? Strange abominations?
Farron will shudder at the mention of the Underdark. And order another drink, even though he already has one.
Fargo's going to roll over to the bar and then come back with 5 drinks.
And we look up them ales.
5 mugs of ale.
Your 5 mugs of ale will cost you 2 silver.
Oh, really? Only 2 silver? I thought it was 5 gold.
No, a mug.
Or not 5 gold, sorry.
A
1
mug
gold.
of ale is only 4 copper.
A gallon is 2 silver.
I say a gallon is 2 silver.
Shit.
You want me to pay for this round?
No, I already bought it. I marked off a whole gold because I thought it was... It's fine, I'll tip the man.
Not a fan.
Do you also want to get a pitcher of wine since you spent a gold?
I mean, might as well get your money's worth.
Yeah, sure, I'll get a pitcher of wine too. And I'll set the pitcher of wine on the table and start
pitcher of
counting.
wine is 2 silver. So yeah, that definitely is included in your 1 gold piece.
It's just like, it was 5 mugs? Is what he said?
Yeah, 5 mugs.
He tried to buy 5 gallons and came back with 5 mugs.
He puts the pitcher of wine on the table and goes, whoever wants that, and starts drinking the ale.
Oh, I'll take it.
Yeah, Dylan will take one of the cups of ale.
No, these are mine.
Oh, they're all yours? Oh.
Yeah.
So if they're all
Sharing
yours,
is caring!
I'll like wave down a waiter or waitress.
It's waitress. It's waitresses here.
Okay.
All the serving wenches.
I promise not to make any crippled jokes while I drink one of your cups of ale.
Could I get 3 gallons of ale?
Well, you're thirsty, aren't you?
Why 3 gallons?
We drink a lot.
Because yes,
We have to stay hydrated.
It's
Ale does not make
You have
you
to stay
hydrated.
hydrated by being dehydrated. Gotcha.
Don't.
You hear your papa?
You guys ruin this.
Do you hear your papa?
She'll just roll her eyes and like, all right, and heads down the trap door. Comes back a little while later with like 3 gallon-sized jug, stoppered jugs, which she sets on the table.
Yay!
They have the skull and crossbones, XXX.
This is about to be an awesome night. All of us together again.
There's your Trace Eckies.
I'm going to ask her. I'm like, excuse me, madam. Might I ask you for something as well?
Yeah.
I will stand up on the table. Excuse me, everyone in the bar.
Oh God.
Can I have your attention?
Oh God.
I don't know him.
How many of you are sad and depressed and miserable today?
Oh God.
Drink some more ale.
Kiki, now is not the time. Why don't you wait a minute? Try again
When
later.
people are depressed, it's the perfect time to drink. Simply raise your hand if you feel miserable about your life today.
Dylan's
Come here,
hands
baby.
go up.
Well, that's one.
Yeah.
Do you need to go outside?
Is anyone raising their hand or anything?
Oh yes.
I think he's
yes,
tabulating.
You need to go outside. God damn it.
About half the room.
Are you done?
Well then. Kyoki's gonna look over at the Kyoki's gonna look over gonna look at them. He was like, some of us are some of the people at this table are quite wounded, and some of us are even rather depressed as well. I just had to kill my friend for some money. So I'm not feeling that great either. So how's about this? How's about this? I stabbed him in the face, and with the money that I took from him, I'm going to use it to buy all of you drinks.
There's like a very half-hearted question mark. Yay!
That's the spirit.
Dylan kind of slowly slides further under the table, but we don't know him.
Kyoki's gonna sit back down. He was like, I'm a good guy now.
Gant will feel his head, kind of feel his ear. Did I just take psychic damage from secondhand embarrassment?
Only
Did anyone else?
Could someone particularly get Thanos over here a drink as well? I see you in the corner over there. You can't hurt.
Don't think we didn't see you. We love you, big guy. Love your work.
He can't. It's 3 more movies, so he can't have a chair.
Equalizing the galaxy in one snap.
I look up to you.
The definition of lawful good.
Oh my gosh, that explains so much.
But yeah, how much will it cost for a round of drinks for these people?
Well, if you're buying a round of ale for the room...
Well, for 10, because only honest people get ale. I'm a good guy.
Well, if you're only buying it for 10...
Everyone else is a liar. So only...
A mug was how many copper?
That would be 40 copper or 4 silver.
I will pay 4 silver.
There you go.
Not like I was going to spend that money anyway.
You have bought a round for the room. Well, the people in the room that, actually admitted to feeling like shit.
In the room where it happened.
I like how she talks about being embarrassed by doing things in public and then proceeds to get naked in public.
I'm not naked. I still have a shared undergarment on.
Is Rosathy drinking at all?
She's sipping a glass of wine.
Okay.
Oh, no.
And as far as Dylan is concerned, she's wearing her full outfit again.
Damn it!
You know
Like
that
her,
particular spell.
She's one of those.
People think he's useless, but you just have to be creative.
Yay, silent image.
You have to be nice. We're celebrating. Just let me see a peacock and fly.
I am being nice, dear. I'm not making a big deal about it. Unless you prefer I make a scene about how you have to keep your clothes on and treat you like a 2-year-old.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, I'm certainly not your mother.
No, Mom would let me be naked if I wanted to.
Yes, well, we're not in the uncultured north right now.
Oh, so rude.
Wow.
You're right. I apologize. They have culture. They're just not civilized. They have a very rich culture.
Grumble,
That's an
grumble.
interesting distinction, actually.
Oh, yes. Do you maybe perhaps feel some type of, how do you say, attraction to her?
Hmm?
Hmm?
Me?
What? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the ale.
Madame, I do not believe that you can barter off your keeper.
Sure I can.
Slavery's wrong. Wait, where are we? Yeah, slavery's wrong.
Hey, this is not slavery. She is of her own accord. If she happens to willingly follow somebody with pink hair into their room and, I don't know, do things behind closed doors, who am I supposed to judge?
I don't know who this
Oh my
pink-haired
god,
person
are
you're
you
talking
saying that
about is.
Farron wants to bang the governess?
What?
Oh my lord.
Dylan,
Why, yes.
If I followed anybody into anyone's room, you certainly would not be aware of it.
That is fair enough. I don't want to be aware of it, because if I'm aware of it, then that means I'm not doing what I want to do.
That said, I'm also not inclined to follow anyone into any of these rooms. They're not exactly up to my standards.
Farron will, narrow his lazing eyes, because, alcohol, towards, I guess unfocused should be a better description, towards Dylan. Dylan, were you about to jiggle me off just as a distraction?
What? Me? A distraction?
She's tried doing that to me
Never.
twice before.
What are you talking about? Just circumstances just aligned in such a way that you were distracted. And it was by no part any of my doing. I was just in the vicinity.
I'll say Kyoki's gonna look over at Fargo and it was like, since we're all drinking and being loose with lips, might you explain something to me?
Fargo's gonna down another mug and be like, "Go right ahead."
What happened to your legs? I know that we've all been making fun of it, but seriously.
Yeah, Dylan busted out laughing, and she's like, "Yes, Baloney, what happened to your legs?"
I'm sorry. Matt can't say this with a straight face. Little bit of can I roll performance here to enhance my storytelling, which is going to go very badly out of Matt's mouth?
You're not trying to lie or persuade. You're just trying to embellish. So, yeah, that can be
Well,
cool.
I mean, the story is technically a lie.
Well,
But it's not a lie in the fact that this is the way that. I can roll deception.
I guess the
Tell
question
you
is
what,
it for entertainment or not?
It's not a lie. It's just not the truth.
The catch-22 is he's gotten used to performing this as a story, so it's just a story to him. It's not a lie. He's not telling a lie. He's telling how Belen Rogov lost his legs.
True. This is more of a character you're playing because this is more like an acting thing. So yeah, I'll give you a performance.
Okay.
But I also
doesn't-
need a con save to see how well that booze is hitting you, to see if we have to deal with slurring.
Oh no!
Okay, so you can make that performance at disadvantage.
Hey, hold on. Do I generate a stunt point for that?
This is technically a roleplay situation, so I'll give you a roleplay stunt. Yeah.
Okay, let me see what these roleplay stunts here.
Let's see what you get for one.
One.
Hey, you never know, that could be very important.
Did you get further away from your mic or something?
Me?
Yeah, you got quieter all of a sudden.
No, I was literally standing right by my mic. That's weird. A bon mot. Okay, so I get to, I can add the perfect witty remark on the end of your action, affecting all those who hear it much more deeply. If you can't think of one, the rest of the players and the DM can quickly brainstorm options, and you choose from among them.
Okay.
I think that the witty remark that's going to be on the end of this is, "My dog didn't make it." He starts weaving this. Am I at disadvantage then?
You failed the con save, so yes, you are at disadvantage.
Okay. So.
Oh, good. It does know more than 2 songs. I was about to say, there's an actual playlist there. Why is it playing the same 2 over and over again? Okay.
Wow. Alrighty then. I guess I'll take the 19.
Kyoki, if you wish to question his anything about his storytelling, you are free to roll a insight check.
I will sort of. He starts into this long, very embellished story about how he used to be a dragon hunter.
I was with him until he said that.
It's like instantly skeptical.
So you said, what's the role?
Insight.
Investigation. Oh, insight.
Don't you mean wyvern?
What?
Second insight. So here we go.
You said dragon. Don't you mean river? Wyvern? Yeah.
Wyvern.
Wyvern, yes.
What are you doing? Are you gonna hop down and go pee again?
On those distant shores.
What are you doing? Okay, fine. Whatever. You do that.
A little crazy, but I've heard worse.
Glad somebody's appreciating these. Greg's singing along with the bard.
See.
I propose he gets a key point.
These are, I'll say, this doesn't count as, I'll say, me rolling against that doesn't count as a role play, does it?
Yeah, I'll count this as roleplay.
I'm gonna roll even though I'm pretty sure he's lying.
Sierra, you can roll with advantage.
Like, yeah.
He was being a dragon slayer. I am drunk enough I might believe that.
Dragon Slayer lets you roll roll normal.
Yeah.
Because dragons are not unheard of, but they're incredibly rare.
I was saying, because in my mind, I thought they had pretty much disappeared an age or so ago.
Ha!
Hey, I know your story is false. It doesn't matter. I just might be a little teary down at the bottom.
As he's not who he claims to be, Sierra, but at the same time, the story is plausible enough you believe it might have actually happened to him in some capacity.
But it's a damn good story.
It's a damn good story. Yeah.
It's a damn good story. There's probably some elements of truth in there, but you also know that's not how he lost use of his legs.
Yeah.
Well, she has no idea how I lost use of my legs. Or technically the entire bottom half of my body.
I was about to say, it's like that, she's like, what happened to the rest of your legs?
I mean, that's for a centaur. That's gonna be several stomachs.
Yeah, but she's guessing it's by some magical means. Otherwise, you'd be dead.
Okay.
I've never actually seen a dragon before.
I'm going to use that.
Why am I not hearing it? It's like, oh right, because I'm on mute.
I'll say I'm going to use that to kind of like Hey, you said your dog didn't make it. It was
my
like,
dog didn't make it. Yeah.
It's like, oh no, that's a shame. He must have lost all 4 of his legs. So does that mean that if you lose your arms, we put you down like him?
Wow.
No, it just means that we cast restoration on him, or better yet, get him some prosthetics.
I would say that would be regeneration, not restoration.
Oh, regeneration, thank you.
Or wish.
Well, if you can find a wish, those are supposed to be kind of rare.
I must say, actually, things are starting to add up. Based on how you bank shotted, based on how you bank shotted the Bandit King, and how you outright murdered that man who was laughing hysterically. You do remind me of a tale of a man I once heard who lost his dog and went apeshit.
I think I remember this tale. He ended up getting a second dog at the end.
What can I say, Kyoki? They shot my dog.
Mm-hmm.
And he did have a nice set of wheels, too.
I will say that if it was still a second, they did
Juan.
your dog.
Oh, no. Please tell me this world has a Juan Wicked.
I ship it. I approve.
Yes, he was a great feared assassin of the Yokai Kingdoms. He was his own dog. Had many levels of ranger.
I was thinking someone shot his true form away.
As everyone else is paying attention to Belan's story, and after he cast Detect Magic, Gan will take a look at the room, make sure there isn't anything particularly unsettling about anybody.
Feel free to make me an... I guess that'd still be insight.
You said you're using Detect Magic?
Yeah, he cast Detect Magic as a ritual on the staff.
Oh, specifically on the staff.
While you all were...
Well, yes, but with how Detect Magic works, that is an aura. So, assuming you've taken out any of the other loot, I don't know if you have. There may be more in there.
Yeah, he was just casting on the quarterstaff because he was.
Do you want to go see your brother?
So,
No,
so the quarterstaff is the only thing you're checking out. Okay.
He's what?
Yeah, for the time being, he would have to. Oh wait, we have a bag of holding. Oh yeah.
Yes, you now have a bag of holding. You took it off the wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gan would have put that all in the bag of holding and put that back. He'll focus on. He'll identify stuff later because he can't get identified real quick. But yeah, he'll search the stuff later.
Do you turn that off before returning attention to the party?
No, because he's kind of keeping it on just also to make sure about people in general.
In that case, if I remember correctly, it's not blocked by thin materials.
Right. It requires a certain density.
In which case, you would notice that one of the amulets Farron wears has a magical aura about it. And there's a number of magical items in his pack, which I presume is just next to him.
Is my wheelchair considered a magical item?
Yes, it is. Your ass is lit up like a Christmas tree.
Well, Gant already knows about that, though.
You'll also
does
notice
that mean he senses my amulet of not dying?
He senses your amulet. He also senses your entire outfit. And Theala's entire outfit. And her glasses. And her book.
Something else I particularly noticed is that apparently Farron's bedroll is somehow magical.
His bedroll is the doorway to Narnia.
Let's see, Ash would also be glowing in the dark. I think it's just Kyoki's sword.
Yeah, it's just my sword, unless the undead wife is hovering behind me.
Yeah, but that would show up with Detect Magic.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it's just
you have to be able to see the person who's casting the magic.
With
I
detect
found
magic,
this
it's just an
the hard
aura on
way.
anything magical.
No, like if it's an invisible person, it does say you have to be able to see the person.
Yeah.
So like,
Actually,
if the person is within a line of sight but they're invisible, it doesn't put the aura around them. As written.
Also, come to think of it, you would notice that there is something magical at Farron's hip under his Cobalt Soul top. Wow.
As per the official writer of D&D 5e, it would allow you to sense that somebody is invisible nearby, but you would not be able to spot them.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that seriously being asked via Twitter one time.
Which is why I just looked up.
Yeah.
Because otherwise that spell would be hella useful every time.
We're so magical.
Your adventure
Oh,
is kind
yeah,
of expected.
we're high-level adventurers, so yeah.
I would like to point out that my hair is not magical, and it's not pink.
Wait, I can fix that.
It's light fuchsia.
Wait. Dylan is going to climb across the table.
Again.
I'll be like, is she heading towards Farron?
Yes.
He'll be like, no. He'll like have the hand out, no.
I need to touch you.
He'll blush.
And then she will touch him.
Okay, you touch him.
Oh gosh.
I touch specifically his hair, and I turn it pink.
Oh no, it's Super Saiyan Rose!
Okay, your locks now have a pinkish glow coming from them.
Oh gosh.
There.
Okay. No. Where are you going?
I don't have any fun magics.
Oh!
Unless I want
Did
to
someone say fun magics? I have all the fun magics. Let's see here. What can I do now? Fargo's drunk. He's gonna start casting spells and...
That's right. You took your cloak off, even though it looks like you have it on.
No, but she tried to take her skirt off, and that's what she has. It's been put back on.
Okay, because I thought she took like her cloak off or something before we came in.
That was the front of her skirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she took the front of her skirt off. Her cloak is still on.
Kyoki's going to stand up and look around. He was like, well, this is fun and all, but unfortunately, I'm quite tired. And at my age, with my health, I can't party like you youngsters do.
Well, before you go, can you check the, billboard? Bulletin
Ah,
board?
yes. That's right. To see if anyone needs equalizing. One moment.
Well, not just that, but the thing we put up there to find out about one of the bounties.
Oh, yes. I'll be right back.
There was a bounty.
How old does Kyoki look?
Kyoki looks around like his early 20s.
Yeah, youngsters. He's
Can't.
Mhm.
Did they ever repair the bar windows from when we jumped through them earlier?
Why are you so active right now?
I know.
Or no, because German Shepherd.
Now Titan's over here. He's conked the fuck out. I moved him, and he literally looked at me and whined, and then moved away from me and went right back to sleep.
Do you need to go poop? Is that what you need to do? I can move this to the phone, and we can go outside if you
I know
need
what
to.
I'll do. I know what I'll do. Do you have like a? Do you? Shoot, I'm trying to remember what she wears. I know it's pretty. I know it's pretty sheer and such.
Come on, let's go outside.
I wear the equivalent of a sheer body sock
Hold on, let me
with
get
a thong underneath and a cloth to cover up my front ends, and guess like some chastity breast thing.
Some chastity breast thing.
It's kind of like a bikini top, kind of.
Okay. Then what I would like to do is use telekinesis to tighten the bikini straps, essentially.
Wait, why would you do that?
You can't see it under the cloak, so sleight of
I gotta
hand
take
at
this.
disadvantage.
Okay. I'll do that because you made my hair pink. I have to get you back.
Come on, let's go.
We're going on. Oh, maybe that's all you wanted was water. Oh, we haven't fed you dinner either.
But as conversation goes, Kent will say, also, before we, I'll finish up for the night. I'll be looking at everything we got and making sure that everything is identified and hypothetically can split it up between everybody. That sound fair?
Yeah. Yeah, sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me, said Ash. Diala has no interest.
You know, I know, like, as a player, she can only do so much. But as a character, it's like you never join us on adventures.
She can totally join you on adventures. She just can't leave the way.
Dang it.
Alright. What was fair in trying to do sleight of hand?
Yeah, I'm trying to use.
Okay,
I'm trying to use telekinesis to tighten Dylan's bikini top.
Why would you do that? That's so mean.
14's enough to tighten the straps.
On my bra?
Yeah, he basically tightened the knot that you used to, hold it in place.
Oh, why would you do that? That's so mean.
I'm not sure if you know it's him or not.
No, that's Sierra saying that, not Dylan. Does Dylan even realize it's gotten tighter? Okay, let me put your collar on.
Perception with advantage.
Perception with advantage. Hold on. No, this is my computer. No, my computer. I know. Perception. Okay, hold on.
I will laugh if she fails.
I probably am gonna fail.
The DC is pretty low.
I'm too drunk to notice.
I'm too drunk to know. Ah!
Yeah, you notice that your chest feels tighter.
Stop it. She's gonna look around, and then she's gonna look down and like, my breast just got bigger, guys.
I would like to cast I can't even say it. Yeah. To make it seem like Dylan farted.
Okay.
Well, that's not ladylike.
Okay. Well,
As like
Well,
most
I
of
don't
you
know about
probably
you.
aren't gonna. I'm gonna go off your passive perceptions for that. Let's see. Given the sound level in the tavern, Dylan and Kyoki are the only ones who hear it, and Kyoki's outside, so Kyoki wouldn't hear it either.
know what?
Gonna...
Oh no! It's the smell.
Well, then the DC would be slightly higher. At which point, again, Dylan's the only one who gets it.
Dylan's gonna be like, I know that wasn't me. She's gonna look over at you and be like, huh, it's probably him.
Wait, who? No. Who's you?
She's just like speaking to herself at this point. In tongue, you're my boy.
nice.
You're my big boy. Yes, you are.
Her big hungry boy, because he hasn't eaten dinner yet.
Right.
Come
Well,
on.
if anyone wants to help identify materials, I'll be upstairs in my room.
Well, will there be booze in your room?
No. I
Then
prefer to
I
be
will
sober
not
tonight.
be joining. Oh, and now I lost my phone.
Ash will stand up to join us. I can identify.
This way then. He'll actually, where is the stairs?
Over next to the bar.
Because it's actually, like, dark right here, because I can't see anything.
As I
Oh!
the stairs are right here.
Okay. Heading up, he'll hand the bag to Ash, though. I just want to get acquainted with that bard real quick. You know, connections and such. I'll be right up.
You gonna wait for her to finish playing, or?
Fair enough.
But Delan, do you want to do?
Well, actually,
you want to do what?
He'll wait till she's finished up. Kind of like.
That's probably gonna be a couple hours based on y'all's set last night.
Oh, fair enough. He will kind of at least get in her line of sight to, kind of like, basically like bars would kind of get it, like, hey, bard recognized bard. I don't know if that makes sense.
Can people hear me?
Yes, we can hear
I was
you.
gonna say,
Yes, hello.
she was there last night. She probably remembers us.
She'll give you the nod of acknowledgement when she sees you.
The bardic nod of acknowledgement.
Just so it's quiet and she doesn't really have to concentrate as much. I think it wouldn't be as much concentration. He'll cast message or like back and forth of like, basically introducing himself as Gant, a fellow troubadour.
Oh, are you in the? Is that you?
Hmm?
Sierra?
Hmm?
Okay. I just heard the noise of food being poured, and I was like, "Oh dear God, please tell me the dog didn't knock over the food."
Oh boy, that would be trouble.
They get older, that's exactly what they're gonna do.
They won't be able to get in.
Gant will simply just be introducing himself, fellow traveling bard, perhaps wanting to just getting a name, perhaps just I don't know, laying down groundwork of like, hey, I like your music, very well done. Perhaps compare notes at some point. Just like quick bard back and forth. I can't really think too much of like what it would be.
Hey, Belan. Guess the hat's covering his ears.
I'm sorry, who's covering their ears?
You.
Sorry, I was taking note of the fact that my dog is eating again. What's up?
Belan, you wanna do a duet? With her, not me.
Oh, the temptation is there, but I myself do not feel that it would be appropriate, because then she would feel that she would need to share some of the wealth, and I've made plenty today. Said none of Matt's characters ever.
Oh no, that time when you made 100 gold from the den was nothing.
Say Thomas, nor Dom, nor Farson. Leyra, and technically, no, even Jaquan was a little bit greedy. Not as bad as Farson, though. But Blonde is not money focused. If he is, he gives it to the poor.
And after saying that, he'll place three gold on the stage, like as a chip, like, well done, very nice.
She has like a little stuffed bear with a hat in his lap on the stage for donations.
Yep, put in the hat. Yep. And then he will rush up to catch up with Ash and spend a hit die to spell versatility to get identify. Switching out for chromatic orb.
Oh my god, guys, it's not that serious.
What?
She's talking to the dogs.
Oh.
Okay, I've updated the loot crate with the appropriate. There's coinage in the loot crate that wasn't there earlier.
Yeah, that was me. It was from the locker.
Well,
What was that?
They're literally over here looking for more food.
I'll put a large mug of ale in front of Beland, and then refill my own cup. You up for a game?
That is something that I would definitely not turn down. Would the princess care to join us? I believe a drinking game.
Most certainly.
She's not by her computer, but she said most certainly.
Nice.
My apologies if you didn't want me to invite her.
Oh, no. The player would have, except he realized that she wasn't near her computer.
Oh, okay.
So, no, I'm definitely fine with that.
What's the game? If it's storytelling, I feel like I have a little bit of an advantage.
I was gonna say a bit of information, since you brought up that excellent tale about that dragon that was slain.
I do still miss my legs and my dog.
I kind of miss my home.
Oh, that's a little depressing. As is, I suppose, losing my dog and my legs, but I've gotten over it. And I've got a falcon. He pets Jeriaki, reaching up behind his chair where Jeriaki is perched on the back of the chair.
Yeah, okay, Dalen, you in?
Yeah, but I don't know what I could share. I'm pretty much an open book. Pretty much. Cough, cough. You know?
Did you leave Asuka inside?
I thought you already took her for a walk, I thought.
No, we stopped at the thing and I realized she was hungry.
Oh, I didn't know that. Just bring her downstairs.
Okay.
I'm sure you have some stories that the lady
Sorry,
probably
Papa's
doesn't know
so
about,
mean.
considering you just met.
Just met? What do you mean for the cripple? Well, yeah. I mean, I got stories, but no depressing stories, unless you count losing your freedom for a while.
They don't have to be depressing.
Oh, good. The way you guys were talking.
She probably doesn't have many good stories at all. Most rich people who have
I don't believe that.
Never had to want for anything.
I did have an awesome story about this one slave centaur we used to have. You know how us rich folks do.
Don't spill the beans too soon. Pours you a mug of ale.
I took one of the gallons you brought. She's sitting with it right in front of her. Oh, well, if your thingy's out, let me mute.
There. Okay. So what's the game then?
So, again,
Good
I
girl.
was thinking like bids of knowledge or information, especially considering how good your story was, as I mentioned. I could show you some moves or something.
I feel like I don't have any information to offer you guys.
I was about to say, what type of information would you like? Another story.
How about where you purchased that that chair?
Custom made for me by an old friend. I forget the name of the town. That's Matt, actually out of character, forgets the name of the town where his friend lives. But, is this on Wi-Fi? What is this? So we can't wander too far from the apartment.
It's a moth. Sick it, Titan. Sick it. Or sit down. That's fine.
Yes, a sea elf actually made this for me.
Well, if you tell me it now, then I can't.
Are you laughing because you think it's not true?
Oh no, I'm laughing because you guys are awesome.
I'm sorry, what were you saying, Theron?
Like if you tell me what it is, then it's not much of a win, now is it?
If I tell you what it is, what do you mean?
You just answered my question. You're not supposed to answer the question yet.
Oh, sorry. My apologies. It's the ale talking.
Dalen, you could tell, what was it? That time in the mountains with with the thing with Xanthi and you in the mountains.
I'm sorry, you'll have to be a bit more clear on that one.
Huh?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Dalen wasn't sure what you could tell.
Oh. Dylan wasn't sure what she could tell.
Yeah.
You've wandered a bit far away from the mic, my dear.
David, refresh my memory.
Well, I am referring to a miscellaneous random event, since I know they've traveled together. You could interpret that as the time you saved him, though that's not what he'd be referring to.
Okay, no biggie. Seems fair. I doubt I'll lose this round.
You doubt you'll lose the round of storytelling.
I think she means the round of drinking.
Oh.
Yeah, the round of drinking.
Because, okay. Who's ready for the drink?
Me. I'm always ready for drink.
Wait, did you say that was both of us?
I'm gonna surround myself with books to get all the notes down.
What are you doing?
The Titan already pooped.
You have like books on stands in front of you, books next to you.
It's just about.
You gonna poop?
Oh, you guys are outside, okay.
Are you gonna poop? She's thinking about it.
It's back to being warm. It's not liquid anymore.
It was probably the puppuccino.
Farron will take a, drink his drink. Do you guys want to like type this out or play this out or what have you? I only say that because I think Greg and the others haven't had much to do in the past 20 minutes.
We could do whatever, or just do like one general roll.
Okay. I've already rolled my con save.
Yeah, just waiting on you two to make yours.
Can you click it for me? Can you click it for us?
Sure.
I am currently... Actually, I suppose technically I've just been rolling it on my iPad anyway, and I'm carrying my iPad around. So...
I am rolling mine in my mind's eye.
that's not what I want. Hold on,
cool,
baby.
What's the randomizer for that one?
It's advantage since I previous one.
What are you eating?
Tristan,
What?
is my con save at disadvantage since I've already failed a con save?
Yeah, let me double check the poison condition because that's what drunk is. On attack rolls and ability checks, so no.
Okay. I think I still had disadvantage checked. 13.
Somebody roll mine.
I already rolled yours, you got a 16.
Oh, awesome. I didn't move.
I lost. Y'all both rolled 16s.
Tris, wasn't there a, I also recorded a satchel bag with, conjuration items.
We're going back
Was
inside.
that...
It's just a
Did I miss
component. It's a spell component pouch.
Okay, just making sure.
Come on. They don't. Neither of them do.
He's like trying to...
Yeah.
I just had
It's
it.
not our soccer ball, so let's not kill it. We can get you your own soccer ball to kill. Come on.
Wasn't
Go
he in
inside.
a drinking contest though if he rolled the exact same number?
That you two tied and did better than the other guy.
Okay.
You didn't lose.
Yeah. Alright, anyone else wanting to do anything tonight? Or should I fast forward to the morning?
No, I'm good.
Sierra, why do you keep trying to fall on my dog?
Alright.
Just trying to make your wishes come true, Papa.
How did you just bring it?
What room is Dalen's poisoned tonight?
What room?
Yeah, what room is Dalen's poisoned tonight?
I don't know. It depends on how much she drinks. But you can totally have hers.
I thought she did roulette or something. I thought she did room roulette.
Room roulette?
Yeah, didn't she do room roulette?
No.
Huh, okay.
I don't know. Where'd Titan go?
He's right here.
Oh.
He's chewing on the plastic part of this.
Alright. Sounds like we are fast forwarding to the next morning.
Okay.
I have updated the patrons accordingly.
I will secure my door and my windows.
You do that.
When I say secure, I mean trap them. Just to be clear.
Alright.
Jan, are we sharing a room again?
Yeah, of course. Though there is, you do find all the at least some of the materials are still added, and they're putting them back into the bag of holding. Oh, hey, well, Misha, feeling good?
I think I'm going to be a bit buzzed tomorrow.
Of course. Alright.
You'll have to teach me that duplication spell. Come on! Okay, so we're fast forwarding to the next morning?
Yep.
And as always, Dylan is not there at the table.
Guys, Thanos left.
Looks like we got to track him down again.
Yeah,
But Wonder Woman is here.
Where? That one?
Yeah.
I thought you meant this one.
Which one did you think I meant?
one that kind of looks a little more like one.
Isn't that Xena?
I just realized this guy last night has found other people with crowns of some sort. Yes, he has found more diadem people.
Everyone's coming back from. Most everyone's coming back from adventures.
No, he's trying to form a group. The Diadem Diamonds.
Alrighty.
So, what's the plan for the morning, folks?
Mase, I assume we're getting together and we need to figure out. Mase, we're heading over to the temple to finish up that stuff, right?
Is that what you want to do? I mean, again, it's morning.
I mean, we have to.
Assuming you guys are having morning meal, discuss what you want to do, and as you have items in the loot crate that have been updated that people may want to do something with.
Yeah, Gant was going to go over that with so going over the special items. So everyone, Dylan isn't here.
You want to go get her?
One moment. May not be needed. let's see, 120 feet. I'm familiar with I'm familiar with Dalen.
As 120 feet probably would reach her room.
Okay. Dylan will receive a message from Gant. Wake up or you're gonna miss loot. Wake up or you're gonna miss loot.
Is it morning already? Can Dylan pop up from behind the bar?
You can make a stealth check to see if you can get past the bartender to do that.
That's fair enough. I was like, maybe that's where she passed out. Behind the bar.
If you pass out behind the bar, that is not where you would wake up.
Okay, that's fair enough.
You'd probably wake up in the local jail.
No, Theala would not let her sleep behind the bar.
To wake up and like, oh, I saw wood and now I see pillow. But she's like gonna kind of snuggle back in bed and be like, oh, it's so...
Do you want magical items or do you not?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, actually, hang on. Point of order. Did you intend to pass out behind the bar?
Yeah. She would have, like, drank herself silly and, like, crawled behind the bar and just, like, kind of curled up and gone to sleep.
Then your message spell will not reach her.
Oh, wait, I'm still behind the bar?
No.
Gant will kind of look confused. Kind of do like some calculations.
What's the problem?
That should have gone to her. Look to Farron and Bella and Fargo. Y'all were the last to see her. And Kyoki. Y'all were the last to see her. Where'd she go?
She was dancing on the ball when I went to bed.
When I went to bed, all of you were still down here.
Farron?
I don't think she went upstairs.
Plot twist, we have a new quest.
Yeah.
Mrs. Auntie, do you know where
Save the
do you know where
princess.
she is?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you know where Dalen is?
Yes, I know exactly where she is. You need her?
Oh,
Where'd she go?
Gant was trying to contact her, and she, well, apparently isn't in range.
That's not surprising, depending on how he's trying to reach her.
Message.
Yeah, well, that doesn't exactly work across dimensions.
Oh. Okay, she's fine.
She gonna be good. Actually, better question. Has Theala done this to Dylan before? Would Gant have known that?
If she has, you probably would not have had an awareness of it.
Okay, it's like, is this a frequent kind of thing, or?
Oh, no, nothing to be worried about. Just, she, passed out down here and I couldn't get into her room, so I, sent her back to my place. One moment, I'll go get her. She will go back upstairs. A few moments later, Dylan, you will feel somebody shaking you awake.
No, it's too early.
You will begin, as you become aware of your surroundings enough to protest, you feel yourself in a really soft, fluffy bed.
Oh, snuggle, snuggle, snuggle.
Dylan, dear, your friends want you.
Well, tell them not today. I'll come play ball with them later.
I'd really prefer you tell them yourself.
No. But then I have to get up, and this is the softest bed I've ever laid in.
I'm glad you appreciate it. Maybe if you behave and ask nicely, you can use it again.
At that, she's like gonna peek her eyes open, and she's just like, oh. Looks around and like, oh.
You find yourself in like a ridiculously posh and elegantly furnitured, bedroom. 4-poster canopy bed, window staring out to a stained glass nice stained glass window.
I'm a genie in a bottle, baby.
It's like full wardrobe, full wall bookcase.
Rub me the white way. She's like sitting up now, rubbing her eyes. I'm like, okay. Can I come here tonight?
If you're a good girl, yes.
I'll promise to be good. No more passing out behind the bar.
That a girl. She ruffles your hair a little bit. Now,
I will.
Bathing facilities are available if you want them. If not, again, your friends are waiting downstairs for you at breakfast.
Oh no, a hot shower would be so nice. She's like quickly up out of the bed, just throwing her clothes off. Is like, yes, shower time.
Like ridiculously oversized bathroom with tub that's big enough for 4 people to sit in, floor tub. Perfectly pressurized hot water coming from the shower. No curtains anywhere.
That's okay. We won't spill.
But somehow you have the perfectly placed steam to censor all the nice bits.
She's like, oh my god, this is amazing.
I am very curious what she did. I have half a mind to be like, dimension door?
No.
But,
well,
nope.
Sierra, when you are done,
Yep.
she will be waiting, by the front door for you.
Yeah.
And assuming you are ready to leave, she will mutter an incantation, and you guys will step through the door. You will find yourselves in the shitty hotel room that everybody else, shitty type of hotel room everybody else had been using. And she will pick up her purse and head downstairs.
She's like, I forget you can do that. I will be better well behaved.
I present AD&D, everyone.
Kind of.
She's Mary Poppins.
AD&D.
That is awesome.
The bag of lodging.
That is cool.
She doesn't have to sleep in your shitty shithole. She can sleep in her purse.
You will go downstairs to everybody. The more she walks, the more tired she realizes she is.
Sierra, this is the place I was telling you about where you had access to basically an infinite library.
Library. Yeah, she's definitely going to be a good girl. Or as good as a girl as Dylan can be.
Let me look at rest and recuperation, because you slept in the ridiculously good bed. You get bonuses.
Yay! That won't feel like death.
And you took a bath.
And I took a bath. I feel refreshed, have full HP.
Okay, did anybody else want to do anything while you were waiting on her to do all that?
Well, I will at least start listing off some of the goodies that they found. Or at least the particularly unique ones.
Okay.
Where did it go? Where's the loot crate? There it is.
Yep. He got your spot.
Anyways. So first off, one of the more interesting tidbits we got is Mariner's studded leather. Does anyone know what that is, or shall I go in detail?
Something pirates use?
I guess that's one way of putting it. Essentially, it grants you better swimming ability, and just make sure you don't drown if you go unconscious.
So it's some kind of life-saving jacket.
So basically,
it's
floaties.
If floaties were armor, yes.
I feel like that would not behoove me.
The
As
second
easy as it is, I think I'd be fine.
Is that Titan?
What was that, David?
Yes, that
as
is your
easy as
son.
it is, I think I'd be fine.
You're fine without it, you mean, or?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. So hypothetically, how about you, Kiyoki?
Let's see.
Marinazama.
I do not need that.
Alright. Well then, sounds like unless doing. So something I'll probably be taking the Marinazama if people don't mind. But we shall see. Moving on, the next is is a spell component pouch. I don't know if anyone needs that.
Farron will shake his head.
Kyoki?
You said what about the what?
Spell component pouch.
Oh, nice.
What no, I say. So it's just a pouch for spell components.
It's a pouch
then-
that holds components for casting spells. So for like, if you need material components for your spells, you can use the pouch or you can use the focus.
I'll take it
I
if no
don't
one else
cast.
does.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't cast spells enough to actually make it worthwhile.
And I don't think you need it because via your warlock stuff, your wedding ring counts as your spell focus.
Yeah, I was about
Just
to
like
say.
in the case of the bards, their instrument counts as a spell focus. So technically, you don't need the pouch if you don't want it.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Sounds like so far nobody wants that either. Oh, Alright. Next is the quarterstaff. It is a spell focus tab, apparently.
Meaning that if you are using this staff, you don't need a component pouch. You can just cast the spells by waving the staff around, and you can hit people with it.
Oh, whoops.
Farron will wave it away for himself.
I don't think I can use it either. So.
What is it?
It's a quarterstaff, but spellcasters that can use arcane focuses can also use it as a spell focus, meaning you would not need a component pouch. But again, your instrument does that already.
Yeah, no thanks.
Sounds like we'll pass on there then. And now, obviously, the much more interesting of all of them. Ash and I looked into our, he'll pull out the, quote, Philosopher's Stone. We looked into the previous owner's look, and, turns out it's quite a bit of a luck stone.
I'm not mad at you.
Does it give me luck points?
No, it gives
Sort of.
advantage on one ability check per day.
It makes me want to take one class of Gambler.
Hey, if you want to try and triple class, go for it.
It gets real interesting triple classing.
No.
But yeah.
Give it a. Why don't you keep that one for yourself?
No one else would like it.
Oh, I could.
What does it do? Sorry.
Advantage on one ability check per day.
I would not mind it.
Oh, so we have one for it. Anyone else would like to try at it?
Come on. Oh,
Kyoki,
it's actually bedtime now.
Yes.
you want it? The luck stone, I mean?
You said the. Sorry, it's kind of hard to hear. You said the.
The luck stone.
I thought Matt said he'd take it.
Yes,
Yeah, I
but
say.
trying to see if anyone else wants it as well.
Getting into a bidding war.
I do not need need something like that. I'm hard. I'll say. The only thing I can think of that I'd probably end up needing at some point would probably be a bag of holding.
Well, we all have we have one at least at the moment. So
yeah. I'm hard pressed to think of much that I need. Yeah. Besides, like, potentially, like, potions. That's about it.
And you know that that's my side of the bed. Thank you.
Does Dylan not want the luck stone?
I make my own luck.
All right. So far, out of all the items we are going to be selling off and such, the only things we're keeping so far are the luck stone and the mariner's studded leather armor. Most everything else we will probably sell off. Probably look at weapons, but otherwise sell everything off. Does that sound good, everybody else?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, Fargo, for the record, the luck stone is an attuned item, so you will have to double check to make sure you're not at your maximum of 3 already. I don't think you are. I think the only thing you have is the chair, but...
Yeah, the chair is the only magical item I have.
Okay, so it will take... If you want to, over the course of breakfast, that'll be long enough for you to attune to the stone if you would like.
Okay. More than enough time if Dylan gets another plate of bacon.
Where is my armor? I know I have it somewhere.
And I will add that to your sheet in the magic items section, which I believe is on page 2.
Unless I'm just crazy.
You are crazy.
Yeah.
I must be. My sheet's moving without my...
Oh, yeah.
That would be me adding the thing to your sheet.
I just realized Fargo's definitely the fattest person in the party.
What do you think about that? Being a fucking horse.
I know. He weighs 680 pounds.
So with that in order, well, I do believe we need to talk to the church. Was there anything else? I know a particular property was still to be inquired about. Looking at Dalen for a moment.
Say that again.
Aside from talking to the church, I believe there is a particular property to be inquired about.
Yes, most definitely.
Well, that's you all will do that then. I'll be going around town trying to sell everything off. Where can I meet you all at? Because don't know if anybody has plans to skedaddle town or anything like that, or
we can meet back here at the tavern and have more drinks.
Right.
Even I think it's a bit too early to be drinking.
Well, by the time we get back, it'll be after lunchtime.
Yeah, debatable.
Well, I know after I get back, it'd be after lunchtime.
Well, yeah. If I get there first, I'll try to find y'all at the church. If y'all get done at church first, find me in the markets, and we'll get everybody paid, and, because I know, especially with you, Ash, you're not exactly, let me rephrase that. You're a wandering type. Didn't know if you want to stick around or not.
Well, my business brought me to Saltmarsh specifically, so I'm going to be here a little while, probably.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Wait, no, I also have something else I have to tend to. Dylan's going to stand up and be like, this just reminded me. I will we'll meet you guys back here at the tavern.
Skepticism.
That's not suspicious.
Where you going?
Into the town.
Well, Gant will raise his brows. We're all going into town, darling.
Yes,
What?
exactly. But
Where in town are you going?
Into the center of the town, where the townspeople are.
Where are you going? To town?
Well then I shall go with you.
No, there's stairs.
I'm more than capable of navigating stairs.
That's okay. I don't know you. She's like has this little cheeky grin.
All the more reason for us to spend time together.
No,
Get to
I
know
don't
each
do
other.
that. I don't.
Are you afraid of a cripple?
Yeah, because I heard that you guys steal our souls when we're not looking.
No, my dear, that's Ginger's.
Well, I'm good, but thank you for offering. In fact, I won't be alone. She's gonna pick up her owlbear. See?
Is the owl going with you at least?
She's gonna look over at her tutor and be like, yes. She is.
You sure about that?
No, I'm lying. I'm just not very good at lying, guys. I tried, but no, I promise it's safe. The worst thing that could happen is I get a paper cut.
Oh, okay.
I think I know what it is.
She'll be fine.
So, if you have trouble, if we don't see you by the time back here in an hour or so, we're gonna come looking for you. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry. If anything, I would be looking for you guys. I'm gonna do the thing with the house, and then I'm gonna go do the thing that I want to do. So if you want, you can join me to go do the house thing. But then after that, there's another thing that I want to do without you. If that makes any sense.
Right. So, if you don't mind me prying, Ash, what brought you here?
Pursuing a lead. Guy I'm looking up for information for. Last place he was seen was coming through here.
Oh. Who's description of him?
I can give you a description. I don't know how much good it'll do you. It's pretty basic.
Well, every little bit helps. Besides, you're traveling with us. Might as well help you out with your own affairs, if you don't mind.
And so he will describe a middle-aged human individual, slightly weather-beaten, somewhat, scruffy-looking, dark hair, average clothing. Again, it's a very basic, not very helpful description. But, you can make me a history check.
My gosh. 19 again.
This one, you actually... It sounds very similar to the description of an individual that you saw in the regional papers implicated in the recent royal blackmail case.
Royal blackmail case.
Yeah, Gant will. It was in. You said it was in like newspapers or something like that.
It was in the the equivalent of newspapers, and they have printed pages that go out, about every month with stories
Yeah.
in the realm.
Can I say that Gant had grabbed one?
Yeah,
because
that's why you made the check. You have read the paper, you are familiar with the story, but it was a while back, so it's not like perfect recollection. But
yeah, it's just that you would have on.
Yeah.
He'll pull one out, pull it out of his pack. You don't happen to mean this fella, would you?
Well, I mean, the
OMG.
sketch is not necessarily the best, but yeah, that does look similar to the guy.
That bad, huh? I mean, blackmailing royals is bad, but bad enough for a woman?
I'm doing it as a favor to a friend.
Nah.
Blackmailing royals. Now there's a crime I could never imagine.
Dylan is just like head down in her food, not even saying anything. Oh, now you want to come over here near me.
He senses you feel bad.
Well, I guess we'll sell off everything, get everyone a fair share, and figure out what to do next.
Sounds
Okay.
reasonable to me.
All right. I don't know how many of y'all are going to the church, but I will be taking the wagon into town. Actually, is the church on the way to like the marketplace?
You guys have a map of the town in your journal.
Open it! Open it!
Handouts.
Handouts.
Conditions.
I don't remember. It might be under lore.
There it is, Saltmarsh.
Let's see. What number is the Highmore?
So you should have a map key in there, I think.
Yeah, that's the tower, that's the mining company. Number 9 is the market.
And we're at the empty net, yeah? No, never mind. We are not in we're at the Wicker Goat, yeah. So 3 to 9. And Temple of Melora.
Where do I need to go to see about the property of the house?
26 is the temple.
Oof. Okay, that is a way. That's all the way on the other side of town for the temple.
Yeah. Right next to what looks to be a cemetery.
Wrong
Funny
person, I
thing, the temple
believe.
being next to the cemetery.
Interest, I believe you sent the wrong person.
Is that what?
Thing.
I assume he's referring to a whisper.
I sent a whisper to Fargo.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot.
You have access to Fargo's sheet still, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
Whoops.
Sorry. Yeah, because I had to roll your stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
Fun fact. Tris, you should send it to Beland, not to Fargo.
Well, either way, I still see it, so...
No. If he sends it to Beland, it's to my login.
Yeah.
Versus sending it to Fargo, which is to the
Or,
anyone's
I could
character
just,
sheet.
take him off your sheet since you're actually here.
Yeah, good call. But yeah, moving on. So yeah, okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Where do I need to go to see about the
I'm
house?
looking.
Oh, okay.
my guess is going to be... But I want to make sure... Yep, okay. You would want the, where the fuck did it go? The council hall.
And then that's on the way to town or a little past?
Let's find out. What number is that, Tris?
Council hall is number 14.
14. It would be on the way to the Temple of Melora.
Okay, well then I will. Oh, you mean doggy. You just said okay. Mean. It's mean.
And unless you explicitly tell her not to, since you are staying around town, Theala is sticking with you, Sierra, to do her tutorly, secretarially duties. Especially if you're trying to buy property, because she figures you'd want her there to make sure they're not sticking you.
Yeah. No. I want her with me. So you're heading to number 9, and I'm going to 14, and some of you guys are going to 26.
I think I'm gonna scrap unless people want to go in the market real quick while going to it, because wagon. But I don't know. How do you all want to handle it? Because it would basically be going to the other side of town, so don't know if y'all want to walk or not.
Walking sounds fun.
See, Farron doesn't mind
It
walking.
could be good for our health.
I'm not going to the temple, so
My mule needs to walk anyway.
I worship my gods and goddesses. Oh shit. Okay.
Is that we can't show her worship on Twitch.
Banana.
So scandalous. Alright, so Kent will at least drive you all to the fork in the road.
Okay.
That way you get at least some kind of leisure. Because I know y'all have mules and all that, but might as well. So yeah, Gant will be heading off to the market, to the green market, number 9. Well, and then probably going to the various shops and such. But yeah, I'll be figuring things out. So you all go to Temple of Melora.
That was a typo.
I mean, that's one way to use it.
Oh, yes. Good girl. Okay. Yeah. I feel like there's other conversations going on with the GM right now as we all are going our separate ways. Anyone with the main party will notice that after Dylan left, Fargo disappeared.
Is Fargo's going to the church as well, correct?
Fargo never really said what he was doing.
And he is not with the party going to the church.
Okay, cool. So far it's me. So far it's me and Gant. Going to the church.
I'm also going to the church.
Me, Gant, and the parent. Okay.
Actually, what was Ash doing?
Ash is going down to the docks to ask around about the guy he's after.
Okay. Because Gant was thinking of going to the market to sell stuff, but while you all do your stuff, actually, I'll probably just go with you. I can sell stuff later. So I'll go with him to Melora.
Okay.
Can I help you, Miss Dragon Tamer?
Who, me?
Yes, because you said, quickly, where? Oh, leaves after. Oh, you leave after Gant, not after him. Okay.
Yeah. After.
Never mind. Ignore me. Sorry.
I'm losing track of all the people trying to talk to me.
We have such a sneaky party.
Yeah.
I'm not being sneaky.
Yeah, she's one of the few people who's actually been straight with what they're trying to do. Okay.
No, she just said she was off going to do this one thing.
Yeah, she's off to try and buy a house.
And then after she buys the house...
A thing that would cost paper cuts. That's what I said.
Yeah, and I think I know what it is, so it's like, okay.
Okay. Heading over to the Temple of Melora. You'll find a small, chapel-like structure. Looks like it might have been constructed out of reclaimed wood from ships.
Neat.
You see a few civilian types, wandering about, seemingly working to maintain the space under the direction of a few acolyte types, including the young man from the previous evening. Most of them seem to be taking direction from a older human gentleman who is wearing vestments of the order and leaning on a crutch as he directs them about.
Yep. Does this crutch seem to be due to a permanent injury or something he's recovering from?
With the robes, you can't tell.
Okay. Okay, I'll approach.
Okay, you approach.
I will follow.
Excuse me.
Hey?
We had we had recently encountered a house that I believe had been plugging the town. I'd like to report that it has been dealt with.
You're the one who helped my friend Willem.
Yes.
He'll turn and kind of hobble over to you on the crutch. You hear like a faint clicking of might be like a peg leg on the cobblestone as he comes over. Shakes your hand. Like, thank you, mateys. Did us a great service.
It's good to be of service.
Pardon my accents as I try to land in pirate and end up all over the map.
Hey, could be a British accent, which Tristan cannot do.
It almost traveled to Scottish.
Yeah,
but
as I said, my accents are all over the map tonight.
It happens. It happens.
None of us are professionals.
So,
not yet.
what can I do for you?
We're working.
Father Wilgar Brianhand at your service.
What was his name?
Wilgar Brianhand.
Thank you.
Hey, I got it mostly right. I guess we're having to add an extra now.
Okay.
Did you just want to talk normally?
No. That was a note.
Oh.
I'm reacting to a memo.
Mm.
I may switch to normal, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, understandable.
Okay.
Okay. Was there any other services that could be performed to that would be affecting the town?
Well, the town's always in need of services.
True.
Especially a frontier town like... I'm just dropping the accent. Especially a frontier town like this one. That said, if you stick around for a few days, I'm sure you can turn something up. I'm sure you'll expect compensation. I'd give you the fee we were given to cleanse the place in the first place, but that's already been spent on maintaining the church. Though if you give me a couple days, I believe I can... we have services tonight, and I believe that, our usual take from that could probably cover it.
That does sound reasonable.
Thank you kindly, Father.
Sounds like we get to have a little bit of fun.
Yes, and it's rather good that your acolyte got away. They were rather numerous smugglers and rather bloodthirsty ones at that.
So I heard. Rumors going around something about Skavor in the area?
Yes, is it unusual for Salt Marsh?
Nothing's unusual for Salt Marsh. We've changed hands so many times, we've seen just about everything.
Oh, good. It's one of them towns.
I believe it's safe to say that we don't want things like that around here.
Well, nobody wants the Skavor around, but at the same time, most of Saltmarsh has nothing to fear from them. Say, we're only humans, they don't care about us.
Understandable. Is there anything we want to talk to him about? Speaking of, how is Willem?
He's recovered for the most part. It's, mostly bumps and bruises. As you can see, he's already hard at work. He's going to be sore for a few days, but nothing we can't handle.
Good.
He's lucky he was found when he was, from what I understand. The guard was talking about the place and saying it was, pretty big mess down there.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a nice place.
That's amazing. Marseille, your god must watch out for all of you rather nicely.
Well, I mean, she's the sea. She's a fickle mistress, but we do all right. She sometimes reminds us of our mortality. He'll laugh as he thumps on his leg, and you hear the sound of wood. But for the most part, she looks after us.
Oh, they have one too. He'll say as he looks over at Farron and Gant. Did you by any by any chance did you lose your legs with a dog as well?
No, I lost it to the Great White.
Ah, did you eat him at least eventually?
Ate some, used used her fat for other stuff. The whale, you use it for a lot of things. And then I took what money I had left from that and the remains of my ship and built this shrine here as thanks to Melora for protecting me.
I'm about to say, Kyoki will smile. He's like, I will admit, that is rather impressive.
Okay, Ahab.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm not even making that up. That's basically what they printed.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently there must be some sort. There appears to be an upside to this religion thing. Give praise to a deity, and give praise to a deity, and it'll help you. Help you kill things that take your limbs. I like that.
Not necessarily.
I suppose that is how paladins work.
I've heard about paladins. They're basically the hand of vengeance of their deity.
Not necessarily always vengeance, mind you, but could be of healing.
I've heard that one of their greatest abilities is something called smite. I didn't think that you smote people without some level of vengeance.
Fair enough.
Yeah, seriously, I was waiting for a good retort for that.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't really argue with that. Especially not in front of a father. Kent at least has some respect has quite a bit of respect for religious stuff.
I'm not saying, speaking of which, is the church having corned beef this week?
I have to go talk to the chef for that, but quite probably.
Huh. Good. I heard that Easter is around the corner.
Kent will stare at Kyoki like, cornbread? What does cornbread have to do with Easter?
No, corned beef.
What's Easter?
Well, you said Easter, right?
He said corned beef.
Yes,
and he said Easter.
Is that a Yukon thing or a Drakengard thing?
It's where the collective sons of all the gods came together and they all died here.
Don't think I've heard that one.
Yeah, do I need to...
Must be a desert thing.
Would I have to roll to figure out if that's a common thing?
Feel free to roll religion. Yeah, you never heard of it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar.
It's okay. I'm not that much either. I just became a good guy yesterday anyway.
You keep saying that word, but I don't think it means what you think it means.
Good means religious, right?
Yeah, Gant doesn't know either.
Not necessarily.
Does that have something to do with the Renewing Festival?
I don't know. I have to figure. Now that I believe in being a good person, I suppose I probably should find a religion.
Not necessarily. Father, I believe this is more your territory.
It's like, one does not, despite what my colleagues might say, one does not need religion to be a good person. The point of religion is to help you figure out how to be a good person. already figured out how to do that without, the guidance of someone else, then that put you ahead of a lot of others.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah. Well then, never mind. I don't need God. Thank you, Father. I'll hand him a coin. I'll hand him a gold piece.
Thank you. You'll forgive me if I don't put this in the tally going back right back to you guys.
I don't know. Complete host.
Oh, I'm about to say. Oh, of course. I'm about to say. I'm just giving you this gold coin because you've just saved me years of guilt.
Some would say I'm not doing my job right then, but I'll take it all the same.
Lord.
Need more churches like you.
There are plenty of them. It's just... Oh, sorry.
Remember, I'm a sailor first and a reverend second, so...
True.
I'll say, do you have any sort of totems around here that I can, do you have any sort of totems around here that I can cart around on my person? Maybe some sort of necklace to let people know that I like your god more than I like theirs.
I can get you one of our holy symbols if you so wish, yes.
Awesome. That sounds great.
Willem, get this man a symbol.
Get this man a shield.
As you see the boy from last night run off and come back a few moments later with a small wooden disc on a leather cord. It's got a wave-like swirl on it.
Look at me, guys. I'm Maui.
Are you trying to say Maori? Because first up, you gotta bring it up. Oh, that Maui. Never mind. Bloody hell. I don't know about y'all, but Gant will probably be, will ask to, I guess, want to pray for a time in the church, or something like that.
Well, the priest has no problem with you doing that. Those who wish to go inside, again, we'll see a rather simple for the main structure at least. It's, just a few wooden benches and then a very simple lectern serving as the pulpit and a small shrine-like thing at the very far end behind the pulpit. It's got a it looks like a hand-carved wooden statue of Melora looking down.
So yeah, well, so Gant will be praying with the others are going to be doing a thing.
Okay.
Let's see. What was that? Okay. I'll go to I'll go to the barracks and see if the town guard has encountered anything of note. Like, I know Scavor was mentioned, but if they're just something roving versus, or if they're actually what we're already taking care of, then that'd be good to confirm.
Town guard.
Yeah, it should be number 2.
Is number 2 the?
Number 2 is the barracks / jail, because I didn't see anything like a sheriff or cabin or cabin's guard department or anything. The closest thing I saw that was the barracks and jail.
There's the barracks, I thought. Yeah, there's the Pool Watch Tower, which is their official base.
Oh, okay.
Which is where you also have a board posted outside for adventuring jobs.
Okay. Yeah,
which is number 12.
Okay, I'll go to the Watchtower then.
Yeah, that's number 12.
Okay. Yeah, Watchtower it is.
Oh gosh, that's all the way back. If you want to go back to number 12.
I got Farron got feet.
Okay, so you're on your way back for that. Oh, there it was. Head over to Matt for a moment, assuming he's still with us.
I am.
Need that con save I've asked you for 2 or 3 times now.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't in roll 20.
Whispering me shit and then leaving roll 20 so I can't respond to you. I see how it is.
Of course.
Roll 20 is not catching up. Come on. Catch up with us. Asuka said I passed.
Yeah, well, unfortunately the dog's not running the game, so...
Alrighty. Halfway loaded.
And for expediency's sake, given the time, I'm going to fast forward through a little bit of this.
I imagine a montage that ends in an explosion with the building collapsing, and then we go the fuck,
No.
and then the camera pans out into darkness.
And then I'm imagining is the beginning of one of the Dresden books. The building is on fire.
Okay.
There's police everywhere, and it's not my fault.
Okay. Well, let me just get regular dice then. If roll 20 is gonna be a bitch.
Roll 20, stop being a bitch.
1d6, 2d6.
Hey, roll 20 with newspaper.
Yep.
Okay, that does
Another
everything.
Should be one more d6 in this.
I believe Greg said he was going to be selling
Greedy.
stuff while you guys were out and about.
Of course, right as soon as it comes up.
Correct.
I'm okay.
The con save is going to be a 16, I believe.
I'm sorry. I was listening.
Okay. As you are doing what you are doing and handing that 4 gold over, or I'm sorry, 4 copper over. Yeah, I'm just gonna click this because I can't read this with a straight face. And while that is happening, you lose sight of the target.
Oh. What the fuck?
What?
Wait, who just cast this? What the fuck just happened?
We don't know.
That happened to Matt while he was doing the thing he whispered he was doing.
Okay. Let's see, within range. Target must succeed on a Constitution saving.
So it's not meet or beat.
You took the 1 turn. Because it says at the end of your turn you make the con save.
Use a humanoid that you can see.
Yeah, target must succeed a con save or become overcome, rendering them
Humanoid.
incapacitated. Yeah.
Humanoid.
Yeah.
I'm not a humanoid.
You are correct.
So this cannot affect me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, dang.
So you feel the feeling come welling up over you, but it doesn't take hold enough to incapacitate you. However, you have still lost sight of the target.
Wow. I'm surprised he's not a humanoid.
Centaurs are considered Fey, not humanoid.
Huh. Okay.
But yeah, Greg, that will be everything but the magic items that you said you wanted to sell.
That's
Yep.
a lot of money. Yay, we're rich.
Did my falcon also lose sight of the target?
It did, yes.
Pity.
So weird. So horses are fey. It's good to know.
Half horses are Fey. Full horses are beast.
So elves are not humanoids, they're fey.
No, elves are humanoids.
They're humanoids.
Which
yeah.
is weird. You can tell what you can tell that there was a change in philosophy between when the player's handbook and the Greek source book were written.
Well, I like to think of it this way: these are, lack of better phrasing, terrestrial elves.
That's because a centaur is as much of a fae as a gnome is.
Fair enough. That is fair.
Okay, so I was
Are
going to
bobbits considered humanoids? Because I feel
Yes,
like
bobbits are still humanoids.
Fuck them bobbits.
So I don't get a perception or anything to continue to track.
You may make a. You have lost sight of her because lost sight of the target because the target succeeded on their stealth check and beat your passive perception. If you wish to try and reacquire them, you can make me a perception or survival check.
She?
I'm trying to be vague because he was trying to be quiet about it.
Oh, I mean, I assume that the other party knows.
Well, yeah, the other party knows.
What was that?
The other party knows.
Oh, no.
I'm talking about the rest
care
of the other players don't know.
I don't care if the rest of the party knows that Fargo went to track Dylan.
For shame.
How's it for shame? You got something you gotta hide?
No, I didn't want to be with the party. Couldn't she just spend some one-on-one time with her tutor?
Wait a sec, did Fargo just say, do you have something you have to hide?
I know, right? Pot calling the kettle. I'm not hiding anything. What are you hiding?
This man is literally hiding half of himself.
I'm hiding most of a horse.
Technically, he's hiding behind a mask, too. Technically speaking.
But to be fair, Dylan knows who Fargo is, so Fargo has reason to believe that Fargo's not 100% convinced that she wouldn't turn him into the authorities, because they haven't talked yet. Which is why he is following her, because he feels like what she could be doing is going to turn him into the authorities.
I didn't think you needed to defend yourself, man.
Dylan's not paying Fargo no attention.
Well, clearly she is. She tried to make him, jizz himself.
Does that include, armor and weapons?
That is the armor, the weapons, the mundane items. Everything but the magic items.
Yep,
okay,
I lost her.
Sure.
Yep, she's gone. That doesn't seem right.
Rip. The Falcon's gonna fly back down, and Fargo's gonna be like, "Really? What is the point of you if you can't keep tracking?" He will head back to the marketplace and catch up with Gant after.
Okay, Sierra, they are willing to sign the property over to you for 1,200 gold.
1,200 payment plans.
They will allow you to break that up over the course of 2 years.
Okay, so how much is that?
50 gold a month.
I think it's more than 50 gold a month. Let me look at the time thing.
Oh well.
There are 12 months in a year, for this world. So 1,200 broken up, that would be
50 gold a month.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll go ahead and pay this month. I own a house, guys!
Now, based on, obviously you'll still have to get it fixed up, which is going to cost more money.
Yeah, right now we're worried about ownership. Don't rain on my parade. Don't take this away from me, okay?
Oh, for what it's worth.
Until you find out what it takes to repair a house. I should know. I did Dragon Heist. We tried to get it. We started building the tavern back up, and we did gross expenses and stuff.
Updating it to modern standards and restoring it would be, I believe I said like 4,000 gold.
Yeah, it's like Fairbairn's willing to like put in some manpower for it. Provided he gets room and board, while he's doing the work.
Yeah, and thankfully we don't have to worry about regulations because you're not trying to sell anything, because otherwise that gets even more pricey.
Stop, you little dork.
Yeah, 4,000. It costs you about 4,000 gold to get it up to livable standards.
I definitely
correct certain oversights that the module had, like not having bathrooms.
I definitely thought when you said "stop, you little dork," you were talking to Greg.
For a second, I thought that too.
No, I'm talking to Titan.
No, I'm a dork. Thank you, darling.
So people have done the main things they would like to do. We can either wrap here or take another 20 minutes to do at least one other thing.
Yeah, that's
I'm okay
fine.
for 20.
I'm gonna hate myself in the morning regardless.
I hate myself every morning.
Okay, well, if people want to stick around for a little longer, what would they like to do? You still have the magic items to sell off?
Yeah.
Or
Hey,
other stuff.
Stop!
That was the dog again, I think.
Yeah. What was that last bit, Triss?
And so you guys have the magic items to sell off. I can deal with David talking to the captain of the guard. What do you guys want to do? You come up with a third option that I haven't even thought of. That just is with the way you guys have been fucking around.
I'm doing that third option.
Yeah, I know you're doing your third thing.
I'm fine with listening to the guard because mine is essentially trying to going around town, trying to gauge. Okay, who's a good person to talk to magically, and also kind of getting hubbub. He's getting feeling out into the town itself.
Okay, in which case I will cut over to David at the tower. You'll see various guys in mixed between leather and studded leather armor, short swords, spears, small shields, bustling about in various training drills, getting ready, seemingly getting ready for patrol and that kind of stuff.
Okay. Is there anyone who is obviously being a clerk or?
There's not here in the courtyard, at least. You're not seeing anybody who is obviously a clerk. Judging from their armor, you do again the ones that you would guess would be higher rank are the ones that would appear to be wearing the better armor. Mostly studded leather. You do see slightly older, like gray at the temple, human gentleman moving about with great purpose as he's basically breaking people up into groups and seemingly handing out assignments.
Okay.
The older human gentleman.
I will wait for a moment when Morpheus is no longer handing out great purposes to people.
Okay. You could be waiting a while. He seems to be again talking to a lot of different people.
Okay. In that case, can I go into the watchtower?
You can try to go in with the watchtower. The doors are not, flung open. You basically walked into the equivalent of the police station, and this is the courtyard would be the front desk and everything.
Oh, okay. Then I'll see if there is a veteran guard versus an experienced guard available, whatever the equivalent of their sergeant or lieutenant is.
They will direct you over to the. You grab just a guy and ask about that, and they'll direct you to the guy who's doing most of the directing.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to interrupt this guy. Okay, when he's between people, then I'll head on over. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Can I help you?
Yes, I heard rumors about Skavor being about. I was wondering if there was any truth to these rumors, or perhaps any other large groups of ne'er-do-wells.
He'll look you up and down with an appraising eye and say, "Well, I think you would have more idea of those rumors than most. You match the description of one of the people that reported the incident yesterday."
Ah, okay. So it's nothing new then. Okay.
Well, I mean,
understood.
It's only been 12 hours since you reported in. My men had just enough time to head down to the house and seize it, do a cursory investigation. I'm due to make a report to the town council this evening.
True.
I'm not exactly clear to relay much more of our findings than that until that meeting takes place.
Oh, I certainly understand that, sir. I was just unaware that my report was the only notable sighting or instance of them.
Within the last 12 hours, yes, it is the only, obviously we're going to have to carefully examine some other incidents to see if they're connected. Given what you found, for example, the uptick in piracy we've been experiencing could be connected, but we can't be sure yet.
Understood. I will leave you be then, and I'll just go check the board at this point.
Not much of on the board that draws your eye. I believe on the Salt Marsh entry there's a note on downtime activities. That no. But basically the work part of downtime activities where you go out, do a mission and that kind of stuff. This is where you would come for that. So there's very basic convoy escort missions.
Okay.
Deal with a pack of goblins, that kind of thing. A posting, in regards to the law and order post you see here, breaking down punishments and that kind of thing. A few basic wanted posters.
I like that. Employment, earn a fair wage with little risk, includes join the town guard.
Mm-hmm.
That's classified as little risk. Okay.
It's a small town. The worst you have to deal with in most instances would be the odd drunken, disorderly.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, something like Salt Marsh. It feels to me like it could get a bit more rambunctious than that.
It could get more rambunctious than that, but on most nights, the worst you have to deal with is a bunch of drunken sailors going at it.
Okay.
Worse stuff does happen, but that is, the norm is, it's pretty quiet.
Let's see. Anyway. Okay, in that case, I'll just, I guess I'll go and just, if it's a downtime thing, I'm going to just research the region some.
Okay. Anyone else got anything?
I can't think of much that I need to do in town.
Okay. In that case, I will, call it here. We will pick up with the magic item selling at the beginning of next session, because they have stuff you may want to buy back, and that kind of thing.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
Say, potions! 1,000,000 allowances worth of potions!
I do have potions on.
Are we wrapping?
I do have potions on the list.
Yay, potions.
I'm all about these.
They just heard each other through the freaking Skype.
He's been up a minute.
I know. She just got up because she heard him.
Oh.
Do they really get like really confused when they hear each other through the speaker?
They can't. Well, he can't hear her because unless she's like in the living room, because I have my headset on.
Oh.
I don't have.
But if either one hears the other one and they can't get to them, they start feeling some kind of way.
They do.
Yeah, German Shepherds are a bit neurotic.
Mwah.
Not in a bad way. It's just that
Mwah.
they tend to have separation anxiety.
Oh yeah, Titan's bad. He's like super bad.
You kind of got to get them used to, the idea of being away from each other.
Agreed.
Which is what you guys are doing.
Yeah, they're typically away from each other at night.
Stop.
Okay, so
I know. Hear your papa. Your
sounds
papa's
like we
giving-
may or may not encounter a lead next time. I'm wondering if this is just a matter of time versus effort.
Well, it depends on what kind of lead we want to go after, because there's those Underdark creatures or the pirates.
Ah, shit, I forgot about the Underdark creatures.
I haven't.
I feel like
actually,
you should
if I
go
remember
after the
correctly,
Underdark creatures.
Farron would vote the
depending on
pirates.
depending on how that goes, that might be tied to my backstory.
The Underdark creatures?
Yeah.
It sounds
They
like
were
Farron might get
undead.
outvoted.
Who knows? We'll see. But it also depends on how much information we have.
Pirate
This is-
sounds like it would be tied to Gant's backstory. Gant looks like a pirate.
No, Gant wasn't a pirate. No.
I know, I just said Gant looks like a pirate.
Ah.
You're such a dork.
Sometimes you look like a pirate, sometimes you don't.
Can I have it back now?
Well,
We're ready to go sleep. We're ready to go sleep. Oh, yes. No, we're not going to lick Daddy's face.
what was I gonna say?
Breath smells like ass.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's because she ate ass.
But yeah,
No, she ate shit. There's a difference. There's a very big difference.
But yeah, David, it honestly probably depends on like how much information we have and all that. Oh yeah, now I remember what it was. As long as we don't go away from town for like a 10-day and then come back and find out that half the village was slaughtered, the other half or quarter of it enslaved, and the other quarter hiding away from orcs.
Isn't that mine?
Oh,
Because I had that happen to me
Can I not have
for
it back?
Fandelver.
oh damn.
Oh, I guess you can play with
Yeah,
it for a little bit.
Farron has feelings
Bad luck.
about the Underdark, which is why he would rather avoid it.
Understandable.
Face your fears! Unless it's a small, enclosed, dark area.
Hey, he didn't say it was
Or
fear
spiders.
necessarily.
Face
I would
your
like to
fears
point
unless
out
they-
the
unless they
name-
resemble mine.
The name Underdark does kind of imply that it is a small, enclosed, dark area.
Actually, the Underdark is one of those weird things where it's probably actually larger than the thing that it's actually hiding in.
It depends on where you are. Some of it's claustrophobic tunnels. Other parts of it's like ridiculously like city-sized caverns.
Yeah, that's where
Yeah.
the Drow are. And the Durago.
Really?
And the mind flayers.
Yep.
You're totally getting a bath tomorrow.
And
You got out
dryers
of one
and-
today.
Mind flayers.
And maybe a
Yeah.
beholder or two.
And I keep forgetting how to say them.
Nope, don't you do it.
Oh gosh. The
I
not
love
gnome, like the underground gnome that got
Oh,
like
the,
the guy who
Durgar.
got.
No, not the
No,
Durgar,
no,
the
no.
other ones. I know who you're talking about, the dark gnomes.
Yeah, it was specifically like the character was like someone Dritz ran into and his hands got cut off.
Mm.
Yeah, that guy.
You just couldn't get comfortable unless you lay like that, huh? You're such a baby.
Well, yeah, she's a pup.
He's a spoiled puppy.
Well, either way, thank you very much, Tris. This is fun.
Thank you.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Not
So with
much
that-
happened tonight in terms of actual plot advancement, but you guys seem to enjoy screwing around.
Yeah,
And you probably needed the
Oh.
break after what happened.
yeah, role playing
I'm
as well.
mad that somebody just wouldn't let me go off and read books and buy a house.
Hey, again, you've avoided him every chance you got. So
What are you
he's
talking
pretty
about? I joined him for drinks.
Well,
Yeah, but like you haven't gone to talk. Anytime he's tried to go talk to you by yourself, you've like been like, yeah, no.
you have one overnight for threads, and based on where we stopped, you have all the way up through late tomorrow, late this afternoon today for threads. So if you two wish to figure that out, feel free.
See? There you go.
If other people wish to do threads, now would be the time.
Actually, I wouldn't
Dylan's
mind.
not gonna approach you.
I wouldn't mind chatting.
Hey,
I wouldn't mind chatting with
You
people
little dork.
if it takes place during when everyone was super drunk. There could be some actual exchanges of background, unless people are just curious.
Wait, who'd you say do a thread with?
Well, I'm interested in doing a thread with someone because the characters haven't seemingly done much to get to know one another, save for the
Stop.
people who already know Dylan, which is everyone. So
Stop, you dork. Stop.
That is fair.
I'm holding you.
I know I can easily do one with Ash while they're identifying weapons and stuff.
that would definitely make the most sense for you. That's like prime time.
Such a dork. Get off my laptop.
As for with Farron,
Stop. That's disgusting.
I mean, depending on when he went to bed, and like by the sound of it,
Let me check my phone.
they could have talked after that. I don't know,
Get
or
off,
talked on the way to the Melora Temple.
get off my blanket.
Yeah, they could talk to the Lord Temple. I would find it amusing though if
I gave you my
if I
towel.
have to have a thread with a retainer just to talk about my background.
I gave you my towel. Let me have my blanket.
So technically,
No.
wouldn't talking to someone like that actually like make more sense?
And
Yeah.
it would help the shippers.
It would.
Ship.
I thought you were wanting Gant to be shipped with her.
She's trying to
Either
ship
or.
everybody with her tutor.
You wanted to have the
See?
reverse harem ending.
If if she's distracted by love, then she can't corral me. And then
knew
I
it.
could lie and say that I've been a good girl this whole time, and she would not be able to say yay or nay because she was very distracted by whoever she was.
I think you seriously
been-
underestimate her ability to track you.
I'm pretty sure I am.
I think she's constantly scrying you.
But
At least
Dylan's okay with this.
until you meet someone with Dispel Magic.
Well, I
I
have
don't think
Dispel
Dispel Magic
magic.
works on
It's just
scrying.
not stronger than
Dispel
her.
magic does work on scrying, but first you need to see invisibility to see the scry.
Yeah.
And but yeah, David. Should you wish to do one during town, go ahead, because I'm just like, because I know I do have one with Fargo already going.
Yep, I was about to reply to that tonight, and then
Hey, cool.
cut the dogs
Take your
distracted.
time. Yeah, take your time with it, man.
How many threads do you have on your plate? I don't wanna overwhelm you.
Good me.
Yeah, you.
Would have to do the Tale of Komei. Hopefully get that one done tonight.
Because it sounds like
Meh.
you have like maybe 3 already.
Yeah, but I'm good with it.
Oh, what are you doing? You can't do that. That is mine.
Sounds like a challenge.
Is he chewing on the rock pillow?
Huh?
I said, is he
No,
chewing on the...
He ate my potato chip.
So what you're saying is he took a potato chip and ate it.
Yeah, because I got nachos. I got queso and chips, but I put the queso on my salad and I didn't eat the chips. And he was like, "I'm just gonna go in this bag and take one," and he took one. Those were mine. I can't eat them now.
He said I was trying to all day, Papa, but Daddy wouldn't give me any.
Anyway.
Alrighty, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Hey, y'all.
Off my laptop.